What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Jerry Show. My name is Jerry. We're live here in Las Vegas, and we have makers on from around the world, everywhere. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Twitch, and we stream each and every Saturday at 12 p.m. Pacific. And we talk about 3D printing and resin printers and lasers and cookies and anything and everything that's hobby related. And my dog, I just gave her a cracker. And if you watch me every week, you know she likes to do that. Here, Sandy, have a cracker. Here. Anyway, we got some great makers in the back room. Hopefully there'll be more people dropping in. And every week we have up to 10 to 12 people to drop in. It varies every week depending on what's going on in everybody's real life. But let me bring in the people in the back room and we'll get going. And thank you. Please like, subscribe, and share. I'd really appreciate it. Hey, Matt.
Hey, how's everyone?
Hello, Kenny.
Hey, my screens are flickering back and forth. I don't know if anybody else is doing that.
Huh.
Okay. But hey, what's up?
Dave Gatton, hello. How you doing today? Big Bad Joe, what's going on? Yeah, welcome everybody. Yeah, at the last minute, I was over there in my chair sitting down. I figured, well, I'm going to push my table back up and move everything up here. And then I had all my stuff set up and my monitor went blink. For some reason, my power went off my PC. Not sure what happened, but I'm back up and running. Yeah, the main crew is here.
Oh, I'm on battery.
So anyway, yeah, I had a project the other day on my CNC, and I made a video, and I almost didn't make the video, and had a major problem. This used to be a 2x6, and when I was filming, I put down my blue tape on my bed, blue tape on the wood, super glue on the build surface, and then I spray activator on the wood. And I knew I didn't have enough super glue when I was filming, and I should have just stopped the camera, ripped it off of my CNC, replaced the tape, came in the house here, got more super glue, and done it right. But I figured, oh no, maybe that'll be okay. And it held fine for about 6.5 hours, and then it released. It was coming down the other side of the alligator. The work turned on me. And if I would have been at the computer out in my garage, I could have paused it and fixed the problem because I could have straightened it out since part of it was still taped and clamped it. But I didn't. I was standing next to the machine. I hit the emergency stop button and I blew the whole job. Stupid mistake. But things happen. So I went ahead and finished the video. It looks really good. So I'll have to redo it sometime. But when I redo it, I'll have to make it bigger. So anyway, that's kind of what happened there. Live and learn, like it says in the video. So.
Guard.
I've not been doing nothing except I sold one of my printers and I'm helping that person to get it going. He bought one of my resin printers.
That's cool. Very nice.
Yeah.
Hey, Red Light, what's going on? Hey,
deal.
Tor, hope you like your new job, Tor. Hope you're doing well. You're stuck at work. Oh, man. But you'll be on tonight at 9 o'clock, though. All right, Dave. Well, we'll see you tonight. Hope you have fun at work. Everybody enjoy your job while you have it. Someday you'll retire, and you'll get bored, and you'll wish I was still working. The days fly by now that you're retired. They're much longer days when you're working.
Missing something.
So Dave's not working on the warranty yet, but he will be tonight, according to his thumbnail. Oh, boy.
Right here in front of me. Stupid.
Oh, you don't got the new job yet. You're still looking. Oh, okay. I hope you find something.
He's not working for Tim anymore?
No.
Oh, wow. That's not good. Wow. Sorry to you, dude.
Joe Russ.
I am.
Let me share up the link. Anybody wants to drop in? And the pinned post on Twitch and YouTube, that's for Ziltech. The first giveaway in about an hour will be for Ziltech Filament, lower 48, USA only. Then the second giveaway, which will be worldwide, that'll be Polymaker.
I'm working on the. I'm still working on my xenomorph tool head. Right now, I'm working on a knife. The only thing is, I don't have any way to because I'm out of crazy glue right at the moment. I have to get some, the kind that we use, not just over the counter.
Yeah.
You got to order. Anyways, but there's a knife. I wish we could use just the bamboo knife, but we can't. Yeah, because the guy on YouTube that does it for Nadar, you know, the white or the American, I guess. I don't know what he is, but there's a guy that you can understand, you know, the language.
3DCN, I think his name is.
Yeah, 3DPO or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think with the bamboo, I need to get that more when I'm doing ABS. I need to get it more tuned because when I do ABS on that bamboo, my parts come out so damn tight. My tolerances are a little off.
Hello. Hey, how you doing?
The blade goes in a hole. I just need to get some adhesive and find a spring.
Yeah, I got all my parts here in a box. I'm not sure. I don't have the camera working. Well, let me check the camera, then I'll show you. I still got to clear off the supports. I got a what are those supports called? I can't think of them. Organic. I got organic supports on all the parts. So I got
I switched over to organic too on the trees.
And then a bunch of my parts came from AliExpress on the first of the week, and I'm waiting for the rest of the order. It hasn't showed up yet, but it was made prior to all this crap going on. So I'm not. Hopefully, I'm not being overcharged.
Okay, make me big so I can show my components. Okay, so the xenomorph. What?
Nothing.
You're because I said make me big. Well, you know what I meant.
And then you said you want to show your component.
Yeah. Well, anyways, so there's the extruder for the xenomorph. Okay. Basically, you extract the deformer from the SV08. So there's that. You got to hack off the back. Already done that. And the blade goes in a little slot right in there, the cutting blade. Okay. So that's the extruder with the xenomorph. The face, I went with a triangle design just because I think it looks cool.
Check your video quality. I'm seeing you being blurry.
Yeah, you're very blurry.
Click the little down arrow next where it says stop video and see if you're on 1080p.
I'll check myself if I...
1080.
Huh. Okay.
No, I'm not. I corrected mine now.
I don't know.
No.
Wait, where's the integrator? This one any better?
Yeah, it looks better. Okay, we got it.
Whoa. Okay, pop-up screen, go away. All right, so yeah, that's the built-in one on my laptop camera. So yeah, it's got the blowers on both sides and 3DPO. That's what he goes by on YouTube. He's got it set up on his, and I followed suit. So you have less wiring. Is you do the negative and positive, and connect them to your magnets, and then when you connect the other part, it carries the current all the way back to where your tool head controller is.
Okay.
So yeah, it's got side blowers. I love the way this thing's set up.
You printed that on the bamboo, just had to change color to get the different looks.
Yeah.
Well, I'm seeing blue and black, it looks like.
Yeah. Yeah, it's light blue and black.
Okay.
So that goes in there like that. Here's the other part. Here's
Famous
the
policeman.
this is the carriage, and then I have the Big Tree Tech eddy current right there for the eddy current.
Well, you're way ahead of me. I don't have none of that wired on the parts that I got.
And you can see, hold on. Anyways, you can see that all these magnets got wires. Some of these
Your mic.
are
Put your mic by your mouth.
freaking weeks.
There you go.
Okay, so some of these wires on the side for the magnets, like these down below, are for the LEDs. You know, because there's two LEDs for your nozzle.
All right.
So that's what some of them are. And then there's your end stop. Damn, couldn't think of end stop for a second. So
Okay, Lily.
but I got wired. Let's see. And then here's my nozzle.
They're for his Sobel SVO8 red light.
There's my nozzle all wired, ready to go. More wires
Ready to
hanging
go.
around. So basically, I got the components ready. I just got to get it all connected. And that is a Dragon.
No.
The the nozzle, the hot end.
Tell everybody why you're building this for your Sobel with a cutter that don't know.
Because I'm also going to build a turtle box or box turtle, and then that way it will cut the filament.
Yep.
And SVO8, their version of Clipper is basically locked down. You can't do anything really with it.
Mm.
Hey, Derek, how you doing today?
I'm gonna switch cameras out.
Hello, Jeff B. What's going on?
This one looks kind of.
A
Do I look kind of dark with this camera?
Oh,
little bit, but not
Looks-
much. But it's
fine.
better quality.
Yeah, good quality. Looks good.
Okay.
Better quality than the other camera.
That's weird because the other one is. They're both 1080 because this one, like I said, this is my laptop camera.
I know. I'm not happy either with my. I think it's something with the
Dave said,
program.
"No, you're still white." he said you look a little bit dark in this.
I'm talking about like looks like the contrast and brightness
Yeah.
type thing.
I
It
think it
looks a
looks
little
okay.
dark. I just wonder how far this thing's supposed to go in. I just wish I had some adhesive for it, for the knife. Anyway, I'm gonna quit messing with that since I got glue. One thing I hate about Amazon, when you need one little thing, you gotta buy a ton of those things. I got a bunch of those blades. Same thing with the nuts and bolts and most of it, man. You gotta buy so much of it. You got so much left over.
I was playing with Chat GPT like everybody else on Facebook, and there's a bunch of videos out. And here's what I came up with. The only problem is my legs are sticking out of the package. And on the free plan, you can only do so many a day. So I got to wait till after 3 o'clock today and see if I can shrink it down. The original head that it put on that body looked funny, so I found a different head where I was at Pizza Rock in a video a few years ago, and I cropped that head down. I asked it to use this head instead. So pretty cool.
Oh man.
Yeah, when I tried it earlier, he made me into a black man.
Well, you upload a picture, then it bases whatever it does off your picture.
Yeah, I know, but I only had my logo on there, so that was bad. Funny.
Slingshot channel.
Bad.
I know most of you guys don't know Slingshot channel.
I knew I was from the
It's
motherland.
doing okay, but it got sidelined with printing this nozzle or this tool head. It got sidelined. And then 2 weeks from today, I won't be here. I'll be going to my hometown picnic.
When are you leaving next week?
2 weeks from today will be the picnic.
Okay.
So, anyways, funny how earlier this year I said, I'm not going. Well, it looks like the 4 of us are going. So, whatever. You know, it's my sister, my brother-in-law, and then my wife. So the 4 of us, and my cats in the trailer. So that way I can use it. I'm gonna be staying where all the where the Navy keeps their ammo, Seal Beach, on the base. They have an RV for it. So if you hear anything explode, that's me after I've had lunch.
That's one of your bullets to the gun. I forget what it's called, Matt.
Yeah, called. Oh no, I forgot the name of it. From Roger Rabbit. Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Yeah, I printed that for my wife, but I never painted the characters. I don't think I painted them. I got them. It's in her bedroom.
I printed it this time instead of on the G-Tech. I printed these ones on the bamboo, of course, and they came out so nice.
Uh-huh.
I printed that one. A little bit stripy on the face, but the supports, wow, came clean off.
I'll try to get the doors on the truck since I'm not going to be here in 2 weeks. I'll try to finish up because all it is the doors are printed. I just need to mount them onto the truck. And then I need to reconfigure my remote control because it got goofed up. Like the steering mechanism on the remote was actually the throttle. So something got really screwed up.
Why is that camera not working?
But I had it wired right. It's just the programming in the remote. So I had to reset it. Oh, Jerry's black today.
Hang on.
Black.
He blacked out.
There you go. Yeah, I was trying to find my other camera here. Let's see. Can't tell.
I'm back on black.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix one of my cameras here. Deactivate, activate.
Jerry's is a 60 watt. Mine's a 120.
Yeah. How long does it take to engrave a brass coin? Depends on the amount of passes. Usually an hour or two. It just depends. We do 200 passes, 300, 400. I have a video I did on a bunch of brass coins a long time ago. I need to make more of them.
Remember my idea what I had?
I don't remember. Why is that camera not working?
The coins with a hole in it in the middle, like like the Chinese ones.
Activate.
I'm back in black.
Like the old ones.
You can still hear me talking, right?
Yeah. We still can hear you talking.
Why isn't that camera working?
You probably have to unplug and plug it back in.
Yeah, I did. It's the one I have right here next to me.
All right.
Oh man.
Yeah, a little bit slow today.
Well, it'll pick up. We'll get more people.
Yeah. I'm always slow. I'm just tired. I'm always tired. But but this time I go to bed and have a nap for like an hour or half an hour mostly. Maybe a couple hours.
Jerry Cooper, not necessarily. Same thing with 3D printers. Just because it's twice as powerful doesn't mean it's a matter of math. So not necessarily.
No, you hear everything, huh? Yeah, we can see you and your dirty keyboard.
Echo. Is that me echoing?
Yeah.
Back to echo. And I'm just naming songs today, man. Shoot.
Hmm.
Testing, testing,
And now we see our hands.
testing.
Well, at least they're on the table, so we're good for now.
What about now? Yeah, it's still echoing. Well, that sucks. Yeah. Let's see if this works. Did that work?
We have some slight technical difficulties.
Okay, I unplugged the camera and it's still doing it. How did I screw that up? Testing.
Yeah, still hear you.
Okay, when I mute my main mic, which is right here, it's not echoing.
No,
I hear
we
it.
still can hear it.
And when you hit that mic, we can hear it.
Now we can't hear you.
Now, yeah.
Well,
Still can.
You can't hear me now?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Okay.
And then echo.
Sound check. Sound check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Came here for 3D and laser and engraving and everything and sound check.
And I had to screw it up.
See what happens when you got to move something?
Well, anyway,
Too many buttons to press.
and now it's
It
frozen.
really started. Yeah, now it started when you started unplugging the camera and put it back in.
Yeah. But if I unplug the source, it'll still be echoing.
Maybe the the speakers are maybe too close or too loud.
No, the speakers are way over there. They're far away from me. Pro streamers. Yeah, we
Yeah,
do.
we pro streamers. We can
Uh,
see it on our setup.
noise canceling, maybe?
Echo canceling is turned on. It's the right speaker device, the right mic device.
While you guys do that, I'm gonna make myself a coffee.
A coffee?
Yeah, of course. Do you want one?
No. Yeah, I
Okay.
got some in the kitchen. Testing. Still doing it.
I thought they drink tea over there.
Yeah, I drink tea.
You know, a bunch of teetotalers with their little pinky in the air.
You're just jealous because we can lift tons with that little pinky.
Now I'm looking at OBS. I disabled that. Turn that down.
All right.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. Yeah, I drink hot tea here once in a while, iced tea. Whenever I go out to eat, I usually have iced tea, no sugar. Well, why in the hell is this happening? Yeah. Echo, echo, echo. Working on it. Okay, that's muted.
I got an idea. Turn echo canceling off and on. You know how weird shit happens when
Testing.
you turn shit off on?
Testing. That's weird.
Or maybe turn your speaker volume down. How loud? I mean, do I'm up a lot?
Here, keep talking, Kenny. Let's see if you're echoing.
Echo, 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 echo. I don't hear it.
No, I don't hear any echo either right now.
I can hear everybody echo just like I'm hearing me echo.
Barely hear you echo now. And I hear that out of your speakers.
Well, my speakers are far away. Let me see what they're set at volume.
Well, but you move stuff around, so maybe something's pointed just right to where it's echoing
How about now?
a little. I mean, it's not that bad.
I don't know. It's a directional mic. It's aimed straight ahead. When I messed with this other camera is when it happened. I've since completely unplugged this camera. So Logitech 920. This I turned off the port, now it's unplugged. I don't know. Let me share a link if anybody wants to drop in. Do you got your RC car out there, Kenny's, or in the house?
It's in the house, and I already explained I didn't touch it this last week because I was working on this tool head, and then I also had another project yesterday for a friend.
Okay.
So I didn't get to it. I'll try to finish it this week since I'll be gone in 2 weeks. Since people are requesting.
Well, there's probably people that hadn't seen it that just want to see what we're talking about.
Yeah, I know. No problem. It's just I kind of like everybody else. You start on one thing and then, oh, let's do this. I'm surprised I haven't stopped my tool head and started working on my turtle box. But nah.
Box turtle.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I still say for $300, and yeah, we're missing some people, man. I mean, where's Dave? Where's Zany? God, man, where's everybody? Hey, Red Light, I would get on it if there was more time in the week. Like Jerry says, once you retire, weeks turn into days. Even worse, and months turn into weeks. Literally. I mean, think about it. We're already in the second quarter of 2025.
Don't walk in, Dave. You'll get in trouble if you log in.
And I still don't have my damn spaceship.
Yeah, I'm standing right now on my table. Get a backache.
Well, guess what?
What?
I do too.
I know. Comes with age, doesn't it?
And size. Size helps too.
I know, I'm like 9 months pregnant.
Well, I mean, I've been sitting it in my office most of the week working on that. And then coming back out here to get the parts. So, yeah. But the only thing I don't like I was telling Jerry earlier, I don't like how the Konami sets. You know, it sets it doesn't set flush up against the bezel.
Yeah,
because you got a Konami too, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you do.
I don't.
You showed it last week.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I forgot about that one. Totally forgot about it. Yeah, right here it is.
Yeah, it's this thing.
Yeah, Panda Konami, yeah. I call it a panda.
Well, yeah, for bamboo, yeah. But like I was telling Jerry, I already have a clipper screen. I have the 5-inch clipper screen.
Do you putting it on your bamboo right now?
But
or
anyways,
wanting it to?
I see that video the other day of that bamboo printer where that guy, his printer got all gooped up.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I need to get this wiring done.
Yeah, me too. Wow. Gonna be a lot of work.
Then I gotta get my trailer over here the week after next. Get it cleaned up.
Oh yeah, you're telling it, aren't you?
No,
No.
I'm
He's
just
going on the trip, California.
California
what-
dream.
yeah. I went from this year. I went from I'm going to the picnic. I'm not going to the picnic. I'm going to Colorado. I'm going to Colorado. No, I'm not going to Colorado. I'm going to New Orleans to hang out with those guys. That didn't happen because my refinancing didn't happen, so I didn't get the free month and no house payment to pay my credit cards for the trip. So now I'm just going on a picnic with my family, which is actually kind of cool. Check out the beach, see some people. Always reconnect with somebody from my past at the picnic. Last year was really cool. But one of my neighbors from my hometown is going to be there. I haven't seen this dude since I was 10. It's going to be his first year at the picnic, and I have not seen him since 10. And
They
I'm
make a wine
66.
cut.
So I haven't seen him in 56 years. Wow. Yeah,
No,
again,
I've seen the thumbnail, but I didn't watch the video yet. No, I haven't. But SVO catching on fire, I haven't seen it.
I think I need to call Al and tell him to get his ass down there. Weird Al.
Howdy.
He was valedictorian at our high school in 1976. Weird Al was valedictorian. Not a stupid person.
No, very smart. A lot of comedians are very highly intelligent, and the only thing is a lot of them suffer with depression too.
When he started getting famous, he was in school for architect.
Reprinted 3D. How you doing?
Hey.
Yeah, I'll have to wait and see the video to see what did or didn't happen. Sometimes it might be user error. Sometimes it's not. I haven't seen it, so I don't have an opinion yet. But
Sam should be back in the UK, I think. Sam, if you're there, come and join us. Tell us what you've been up to.
Yeah, somebody come and join us.
yeah, he was just over in Shanghai at the show.
No, Detroit.
Okay, well, which is the one that was just in Shanghai? Okay, we have the one in Detroit, and there was one in Shanghai.
Maybe next month or this month. Not sure.
I just watched the video on it, unless the video was old.
He's not here, he says. The real Sam Prentice. Come and join us with a cup of tea.
Pound not here. Oh, okay.
He was at Rapid, okay.
Oh.
What is TCT? I can't.
TC. TCT.
We're gonna have a chat day. Okay, let's do chat. You know what's really frustrating?
Good evening, Jerry. Cool, Matt. Think Sam landed back.
Try finding support chat on Amazon. OMG. It's not right there in front of your eyes.
Oh, yeah, it's hard to find the phone number.
Our chat support. Because I was trying to, I turned something back in for, a return like about a month ago, and I still haven't got my refund. Yeah, my electric screw when I was working on the RC truck, my electric screwdriver, the motor it lasted 3 days, and the motor went out on it.
I'll be right back.
That's not a long time. Yeah, I made a lithophane, but it didn't came out too well.
It didn't came out.
No, I was experimenting.
It didn't came out.
Didn't came out too well. Yeah. Hold on, let me find a. Where's the light source now? When you're looking for a light source, you never find one. Just more. Oh, here you go. Nope, this one doesn't have. Yeah. Nope.
What exciting thing do I have to show today?
I think I have to use my lamp from my phone. Alexa, turn off light.
Did you mean TV? Did you mean TV?
Alexa, no.
Sorry, I didn't find a group or device named Light.
Came out a little bit dark, and I need to calibrate it a little bit more. Oh. Yeah, otherwise. Looks better actually from the side.
I think I got 3 of those damn things. The A word I'm talking about. It's in my. Actually, I got 4.
Hold on a second. Somebody just called me.
Oh, it's Kenny's show. How you doing today, folks? It's all about me now, huh? Want to see me eat my lunch? There we do. We're having clam chowder. Already ate all the crackers, so they're gone. Oh, and I'm also drinking a large 30-ounce flavored water. There you go.
My wife just watching the stream too, and her delay is like 15 seconds. And I hear in this moment, "Oi!" and
Matt, turn
the
your lights
Alexa.
back on.
Oh yeah, Alexa. No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm just gonna switch it on.
Didn't see much. There you go. Hey man, I'm the life of the party. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we are. No, I've not been printing much except here and there little pieces like that, you know.
I've been a print fool lately.
Mm.
Dang.
Why have you been a print fool?
On yeah, I wish I could show it. Kind of cool. I have a the SV08 right now. It's got a belt tool, so I can take everything off and keep the belts taut.
It's one of my designs.
I would love to, man.
What?
Give away a 10 filament. Give 10 filament giveaways for Jerry.
Yeah. I doubt that we can do that.
We got name line on there. It's working fine, but now I'm working on the on the xenomorph tool head. And the reason why we switched tool heads, Jerry's doing the same thing, so we can have the box turtle, because SVO8 firmware itself is pretty locked down. So yes, mine was, I had a bad binary file. So the guy that did the write-up on GitHub, he had the binary file on there for the tool head and for the controller, so I used his, and that got me up and running. For some reason, I mean, I had what the file size should have been, but I guess mine was corrupt, the binary file to flash.
Yeah, sorry, my dog was barking in this moment. I left the door open so she can go outside in the yard.
I'm back. I'm coming.
Ah,
Heard you were messing with my Alexa, huh?
yeah, I did.
That's funny, man. We're referring to the A word like it's, a-hole. And it's not. We're not talking about a-holes. We're talking about devices. So it's kind of funny.
Oh, you had no problems? That's good.
Yeah, we gave away 10 rolls.
Yeah.
Everybody's we got a lot of thankful audience members now.
Taurus cleaning up the SVO8 to sell. All right.
Yeah.
And so you'll be getting the invoice, Jerry, for that.
Yeah.
You can send one to Matt, because we said we don't care.
Yeah, he sends me a ton of filament.
I'm surprised. Has anybody seen anybody on YouTube talking about that giveaway from last week?
Which giveaway?
The Polymaker giveaway.
Oh, all right.
Polypalooza.
Polypalooza, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised people aren't. Oh, I got the bamboo. I got this. I got that. I haven't seen anybody say anything about it.
No, because they were all privately informed over the email what they signed up with. So,
are you on Twitter, Kenny?
No, well, I am, but I'm not.
Okay. A lot of people that aren't on Facebook post on X or Twitter.
Yeah, true.
Or Instagram.
And all the prizes what are not being claimed or somebody won twice, that will be given away on the second stream again. So, to know if that happens or not.
The only thing I would have been interested in maybe is Filament for 5 years.
Oh yeah.
Because I got printers.
I mean, there was some person in chat. My wife talked about that person too, and he was very rude, I think.
About what?
He's saying that it is a stitch up. Why YouTuber won the 5-year filament, etc., and why not me? He said on
It's
that.
all random. Who wins? Who wins? Out of anybody's control, it's all random.
I know.
On the bamboo, one from 1899. That's wow.
Yeah, tariffs.
Wow.
Hopefully, it don't go higher.
Our price didn't change.
Along with everything else that's in your household.
We don't have this tariff with China.
Well, people in America do. So.
Yeah. Gonna be a big problem for in
Hopefully it'll all-
America, the
hopefully it'll all
printing
work out.
industry. Yeah, I hope so too.
Yeah, there's
I
people
hope
who are
so
saying,
too.
"Hey, send it to my country, and then we'll forward it to you."
Yeah, you
Rocky,
still have to
what's
pay
going
in
on?
for it, and you still have to declare it when you send it off.
Yeah, Prop
But,
Dave, we normally have a lot of people on screen. I'm on Twitch, YouTube Live right now. We talk about 3D printing, lasers, resin printers, CNCs, a little bit of anything and everything. Every Saturday, 12 p.m. Pacific. And here's the link. Anybody like to drop in? Slow day today.
Yeah, very slow. I mean, I don't know. People had the show over the weekday, and now nothing happened. It's all quiet.
nobody wants to join the fun.
Yeah.
Sergio, are you still around?
Hey, Vincent, how you doing today? How you been?
Hey, Vincent, how you been doing? Long time no see. I hope you're doing well.
Don't be shy, man. If we can get on here, you guys can get on here. Of course, nobody beats my, All right.
Yeah. No, I think.
Actually, I got something funny to say that happened to me this.
Yeah, I have something funny to say too.
Go
I'm
ahead,
the good-looking one of you bunch, too.
All right. So I was returning. I bought a wagon for the picnic. One of them wagons you can bring your cooler and all that, and it wasn't the right size, so I took it back over to Whole Foods. Okay, so I'm in line, to return the thing for Amazon, and the guy behind me, he sees that I got my military hat on. I'm only 66, and he asked me, "So did you serve in Nam?" And I'm looking at him like, "I'm not that old, man." So he's insinuating he thought I was old enough to have served in Nam. Wow. That made me go out in the parking lot and cry because it made me feel old.
Made you want to go home and shave your beard off a bit. Because your beard's what makes a person look old.
The cat just jumped on top of.
I don't look it.
Huh.
Always been told I look younger than I am.
Let's see who
He
we
had
got dropping in.
He had a Nam hat on. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got Vincent and Zachary.
Hi.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Hey, everybody.
How long were
I'm
you in the
doing
back
great.
room, Vincent?
Oh no, just a couple of seconds.
Okay.
I've been busy and working and changing completely my house, so it's a mess all over the place. I'm
Is
temporarily sitting in my bedroom, so my bed in the background,
Oh.
changing everything around, and that's why I'm not online most of the time.
You
Well,
didn't
thank you
even
for-
make your
thank you for
bed.
dropping in. I appreciate it.
Everything is off.
Oh, you guys are both Dutch? I didn't know you're both Dutch.
Yeah, we both are.
Double Dutch, okay.
Double
Okay, at the
Dutch.
same time?
Yeah.
So,
Sorry?
how's everybody doing?
Yeah, all right.
Everybody's busy, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I picked up
I'm
a
glad you like the
laser,
sticker.
but
Thank you, but you didn't have to do that. But thank you. Hope you like it.
I picked up a laser, but I cannot get the thing running. I'm looking for the software. So
Welcome to the jungle.
What brand?
I cannot
I
pronounce
think
it.
Kenny froze again.
Asmer,
Yes.
something like that.
I didn't believe.
I don't know. I don't know. It's over here. Well, brand is on the side. I picked it up.
Find their website online or go to YouTube and watch a video on it.
Yeah. Still got to do my first laser.
Asmer? Okay.
I'm gonna pick Asmer. Yeah. Gonna pick up a 3D printer next month, so because I don't have any printers anymore.
Okay.
Okay, it's something with my program. Kenny, you're on big screen. The reason for
You-
that is you were frozen when you were small. Your mouth was open, so I made you big, and then you started moving. So I
It's
don't know
like
what's going on.
last week.
Oh no.
Yeah, he froze again.
Okay, Kenny, you can't see it, but you're frozen with your tongue sticking out. Can you hear us, Kenny?
Yeah, I can hear fine.
Okay.
And we can hear you
Typing,
fine
I'll
as well.
Put it in.
I was trying to explain while you were gone, by the way, Jerry. The I don't know if I could. No, I need to relocate my camera up here. I need to put it like in the middle so I can zoom onto stuff.
I almost
Anyway.
wanted to say close your mouth because there's a draft coming through the room.
It's something to do with my program. Yeah, he's frozen again, but it's not him. It's something to do
I
with
love
Talk
you,
Studio. I'll have to email the message the company, see what they say.
Yeah, I mean, for crying out loud, I'm on an i9 computer. I'm on an just so you guys know, my laptop, an Alienware 9 i9, and I have 2 gigabit of internet fiber, and I'm
Thank
hardwired,
you.
and I'm hardwired all the way out to the shed.
Thank you,
I'm
Dave.
not on Wi-Fi here. I am wired, so it's not
Okay.
me.
It's the program, because if you're, full screen, then it doesn't happen.
See?
Right.
And then he
Yeah,
jumped
now
over
we
there.
can see the back to us.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell's causing it.
I have something very, very funny to say. Well, Creality did send me something, and it was packed in a box. In a box, which DPD couldn't put into the, mailbox.
Mail slot. Yeah.
And so in this was this kind of thing. And I was like, what the hell? I
They
mean,
sent you a nozzle.
no. Actually, I hope nothing happens. There was
Ladies and
this.
gentlemen, let me interrupt you for a minute. We got somebody popping in, and you can continue, Zach.
Oh yeah,
Scott, what's going on?
Scott,
Hey.
Edge of
Oh,
3D.
making Zach stop for me, man. That's pretty low blow there, Jerry.
Go ahead, Zach.
What's going on here? Here's what's going on. There you go. Happy
I
Easter.
thought this was a Benji.
No, my daughter asked for adult Easter eggs for something her and her mother are doing for Easter. So I printed her a dozen adult Easter eggs.
Cool.
It's a Q-tip. Clean your ears out.
But
Okay, guys, just a flyby. My food is done. So
there was this little
Yeah.
bag with a USB stick in it. I got something else, which isn't a 3D printer. It's still 3D printing related. But I'm like, what? That I thought, oh, maybe there's that on there. No, it's an empty one.
Huh. It's to
Okay.
go in a package that hadn't arrived
Maybe
yet.
a Trojan horse is on there.
That came before the bigger
No.
package.
Yeah, there was some bigger package, but no printer, not at all. Also not for the K1.
Big
No,
Clown
yeah.
Hammer.
Well, actually, this is for the K1.
oh,
I can use
Maybe
that
they're
for-
sending you the printer in pieces, like this is like the first piece
PC
they're sending
template,
you.
hello.
Yeah, you getting all the things shipped in smaller packages, like IKEA, but they forgot to put the manual on here. So I'm going to ask my contact at Creality what's about this here.
What the hell, man?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Jerry, wait till you take your tool head off and you use that tensioner on there. There's plastic clips on the end
And
of
they
the
can
belt,
break.
and you got to break them apart.
Oh,
Because if you cut the belts any shorter, you're gonna have a problem.
All right.
basically the old mount. That's what these clips were for. And it's like like 2 halves of plastic on these belts. So I'm taking like my multi-tool blade and kind of like trying to split them apart. If I described that correctly. And because they don't really give you a lot of extra belt to play with when you're trying to put your tool head carriage on. Hey, Scott, you ever get started on your truck?
No,
Not.
no, I haven't gotten started on it yet. I've been way off in too many other rabbit holes.
Looks like
The
you see
current-
some sun.
The current rabbit hole is moving my testing equipment over from a Arduino here, if I can get it, from the Arduino to the Raspberry Pi 5, and I got to wire all this crap up, and I'm waiting on a rather large shipment from China, and laughing my ass off at the people that are fear mongering all over Facebook right now because I just had stuff delivered today that came from China after all this crap started, and guess how big a bill I got from the government? $0. So I think, yeah. Anyway, but yeah, I haven't started on the truck. I'm just too many different rabbit holes, and I had a doctor's appointment yesterday, and some things apparently in my body have changed, and I'm on new medication now that is $1,709 every 90 days.
Wow.
So that's for just one of the medicines, and that's after my insurance company, bless their hearts, covers their portion of it, which is $62.
Wow.
So yeah, yep. I pay $8,400 a year for my health insurance, and it covers absolutely jack squat, nothing. So
Yeah.
I can't wait to get out of America. I hate to say that.
I mean, that's one thing I feel blessed about, being VA. And since I am a 100%er, meaning, I have full disability with the VA, my wife gets what's called CHAMP. So with her Medicare and CHAMP, yeah, she doesn't pay anything. It's basically civilian VA. Like whatever Medicare doesn't pick up, they do. So yeah, I'm blessed because when the O guy was in office, and that's as far as I'll go with politics, and we had that health thing, the website, and I even looked at it for her and me, and oh my God, that was not affordable. Just like everybody knows, that was not affordable.
Well, so for the past at least 29 years, my glucose has always run just a little bit high. I mean, it's always run right around 90 to 110, regardless of what I do. It's just, that's the way it's been. But everything else has been fine. And even last February, I'm a little late this year getting my annual checkup, but last February, my A1C was a 5.9 and my glucose was 106. Got to the doctor yesterday. My A1C is a 10 and my glucose is a 313. So, yeah, something's gone haywire, and now they want me on all these medications, and yeah, $1,700, and that's just one of the medications. That's not. There's 3 different ones he prescribed to me, and if I do all 3 of them, one of them's a 90-day supply, and the other 2 are 30-day supplies. It works out to just over $1,000 a month in medications.
I'm going to give away.
You got to pay for all those commercials on TV, man.
Ziltech Filament giveaway in 5 minutes. If you live in the U.S., lower 48, we're going to give away a roll of Ziltech Filament. Pin post and Twitch and YouTube. If you're in the lower 48,
that's the only one you have a chance of winning because Matt can't enter this one. He's not even on screen anyway. He must have drove all the way to Seattle to get a cup of Starbucks.
Yeah.
No, that's not true. I'm right here.
His kitchen and his hobby room are the same room.
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, some of them European places are not that big.
No. First time I came over to England, I thought everybody is a dwarf. There must be dwarf because the houses are so small.
I mean, I actually, I would say, on the average, most of the places I went to when I was over there weren't that big. I want to go back over there now one of these days.
Mm.
I had fun in Germany.
No, you hadn't. Nobody can have fun in Germany because
I
you're
had
serious.
fun in England back in December. The wind blew like hell. It rained. The sun doesn't come up till 9 a.m. It goes down at 3 p.m. And God forbid you think you're going to get something to eat before 9 a.m. or after 3 p.m. Love your town, Matt. Love your town.
Thanks.
Oh, and Paris was a blast too, but that was only a weekend because we went to
Yeah.
our unit went to the air show that year.
We Germans don't have fun. Exactly. That's what.
That's an actual saying, yeah. Germans cannot have fun.
But I love schnitzel, man. I really do love schnitzel.
Yeah, but that's the food.
I really love Greg's, but with this new diet the doctor has me on, I can't have that either.
So
I think
are you
I
type
can eat
1 or type
Brussels
2?
sprout. Type 2. Type
Yeah, my wife-
1 isn't something that comes on in 1 year's time. That's type 1 is something you're born with.
Yeah.
No, it's type 2. So
Yeah, my wife's type 2, my sister's type 2. They see I am, but my A1C is usually always pretty good.
I'm
Okay,
type
we've got
1.
24 entries. We're going to give away one roll of Ziltech filament. If you win, say something in chat, must be present to win. You'll go to ziltech.com here in the U.S., pick out a type of filament with a USA mailing address. I'll put my email in chat. You can email me what type of filament you would like and your mailing address here in the U.S., and then we'll be good to go.
Nice.
I'm still echoing, and I don't know why.
you're not echoing on my end, Jerry.
Yeah, it's me. I was messing with a third camera earlier, and I unplugged the camera, and every time I talk, I'm hearing myself. So I turned my speakers way down.
Pop your ears.
Anyway, give me a number between 10 and 20, guys.
17.
13.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, guys.
She's only 17.
Okay.
That's a song.
I know.
Kenny, your voice, you should only sing underwater.
Oh, it's going to be Sergio
Or Sebastian.
or Sebastian, but it didn't quite make it to me.
Ah.
Sebastian, congrats. Are you in the U.S.?
You need to check the bearings on that wheel.
I know one of them is in Germany. I don't know which one this is.
I think
Sebastian,
he's in
with the tree
Germany.
in your name, are you in the U.S. or do you have a USA address this film can go to?
Yes, I guess you're supposed to give it to me, Jerry.
Can you give it to Scotty? Said he wanted to test it, but thanks. Okay, Scott, you're the winner.
Nice.
Congratulations. Thanks,
I'll send it over to you. It'll just be a roll of black ABS so I can test it with all the rest of the ABSs I'm testing.
All right. Yeah, just Facebook me your mailing address, whatever.
Yeah, I'll get you the
All right.
information, send it over to you right quick.
Let me.
Thanks, Sebastian. I appreciate it.
And y'all jealous because you got the singing voice I got.
All right, what does everybody want tested, ABS or ASA?
I'd say ASA. ABS has been around forever. ASA is a new thing.
I've got
All
some
right, Guy
ABS
the
here.
Jedi says ASA. Big Bad Joe says ASA. I don't even know how to say. Everybody says ASA, so I'll get a roll of ASA and test it.
Had enough okay.
So you don't have any right now ready?
Have any what?
ASA ready to test right now.
Oh, I've tested I've tested 3 colors of Polymaker ASA.
All right.
Hang on here. Let me open that screen, and I'll show you what the results were. I got to get to it first, which takes forever because, of course, I don't keep my.
I know you're running a Commodore 64.
Yep, that's exactly what it is. A Commodore 64. Actually, this Raspberry Pi, I've had it up on that big monitor over there and keyboard and stuff hooked up to it, and I'm really shocked at what that little Raspberry Pi is capable
Yeah,
of.
I know. Well, like they say, a cell phone has more power than what sent man to the moon in '69. Hell, a Game Boy had more power than that.
Yeah, it's just
That's crazy.
Okay,
I blew it
guys,
up.
the new giveaway is open for Polymakers. Same link.
That's worldwide, right?
Yes.
And the links.
Polymakers worldwide, wherever they ship worldwide.
Lily,
Wow.
come here.
Oh man.
All right, Jerry, let me make sure I'm on the right monitor. I am, and bring that monitor up. And if Jerry makes me fat, no, he just wiped me out completely.
There you go.
So here's the ASA that I've tested. Polymaker, of course, and then 3 colors, but black,
Yes, I
white,
do.
natural.
Let me find it. It should be coming up on screen.
That's the breaking points on it: layer adhesion, direct thread strength, heat set strength, and Izod shock, which that's the hammer test. And then you can take I don't have any other ASA up here to compare it to, but you can take let's look at ABS Black Polymaker, ABS KVP, and ASA Black Polymaker. And there's your comparison between ABSs and ASAs. X-axis, the ASA was the strongest. Polymaker was next. KVP was the lowest. This is the yield point. That's how many millimeters before it peaks out, before it starts to yield. This is where it breaks at after it yields. This is layer adhesion. The ASA damn near double what ABS is. Direct thread, KVP, ABS did really good. Polymaker's ASA and ABS came in about the same. Heat sets was a surprising one. Something I figured out here on heat sets. Heat set yield correlates directly with layer. If it has a really strong layer adhesion, the heat sets will hold on really strong because I print the part laying down, so it's where it pulls the layer lines apart out. So I've noticed in all my testing that's been a very direct correlation between layer break and heat set. And then shock test, Izod, they're all within margin of error, 50s, high 40s. But there you go, Kenny. I'll add the Ziltech to that as soon as I get it.
Outstanding. I still think you should make some money off of that.
Make some money off of what?
Research.
I have a channel sponsor that's paying me for each video I put out. And I'm making a little money from YouTube. Have no less than 10 emails a day wanting to collaborate with me on my channel, but I really don't see how wall art and flat back earrings and that kind of crap correlates to 3D printing, but I get the emails every day. We have a new collaboration. We've watched your and they just pick a name of a video. We really like your channel, and we have a new collaboration opportunity. Blah 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 blah. And I look into it, and it's freaking earrings. Or here, let me go find one.
I used to get those all the time.
They're hilarious. I get them nonstop. Let's see, they should all be in the trash can.
I don't get those that much.
I get them nonstop. Here's a
Maybe you should use one of those earrings to pull. You know.
Here's a collaboration opportunity that just came in. Let me switch this over here. It's for seashell earrings and blah 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 blah. I mean, yeah, that's the crap that I get. So,
Yeah.
Good and some earshell earrings.
yeah,
Scott.
it's nonstop with those types of collaboration opportunities. Oh, and then the 10 emails a day also wanting to help me grow my channel and
Let's
Oh,
do
yeah.
your SEO from
yes,
YouTube.
yes, your SEO is really bad, and I can help you improve it. I can be your channel manager and blah 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 blah. I tried that a year ago. It was a utter disaster. It was a complete waste of money. The guy didn't do a damn thing that he said he was going to do. So I just, yeah, it's growing just fine by itself. It's not growing
Exactly.
fast, but it's growing, and that's all that matters.
Exactly. And most of the time, those people want to have also half or a cut of the money that you earn.
No, the ones that have reached out to me, they just do it for a flat fee. And I'll be honest with you, the guy that I had do some work for me last year, he did provide really good templates and stuff like that for me to do the video comments and stuff and such as that. So I wouldn't say that it was a complete waste of time, but or money. And he didn't charge me all that much. I think it was $105 by the time it was said, and I tipped him $20 because he did do some of the stuff. I just didn't feel a value. I didn't see a value in it. I mean, beyond, he gave me some templates and stuff like that. So it was all good. But the one thing that I've found on YouTube, has anybody that has a channel, have you clicked on the
The survey?
No. What is it? It's the inspiration or something like that.
I think I've seen something like that in the back room. I don't remember if I looked at it or not.
I know. I think I know what you
Yeah,
mean.
it's up occasionally, and I tend to overlook it a lot.
What it is it's something AI generated. I can't even find it on my dashboard now, but it's something AI generated where it looks at your video content, obviously just looks at what you have in descriptions, and then it suggests trending
Video ideas about around the
yeah,
topics we already
it
did.
suggests things you can do that are currently trending, but now I don't even see it anymore. I don't know if they got rid of it or I don't know. It was on my dashboard, but I don't see it anymore. So, but like I say, it was just inspiration. You go to your channel content and go to inspiration, and it gives you a whole list of things. It gives you 5 suggestions for things that are trending with the level of interest, and then you can you got a box where you can type in something and chat bot back and forth with it. But it's
I don't even have it, Scott.
Hey, Scott, let's talk about helicopters for a minute. Because of how much of the upper rotors we've seen flying through midair, do you think something blew apart on that engine that cut off the tail? I don't think.
No, honestly, Jerry, I think what they're going to find out is on the forward gearbox. Let me find something here that I can use to demonstrate. Crap, there's got to be something around here. Anyway, on the forward gearbox on a Bell Jet Ranger, your gearbox
What?
and your engine.
Let me interrupt for a minute. We got a man dropping in. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Prop Dude. What's up, man?
Hey, everybody.
How are you?
I'm
Prop
good.
dude is in helicopter props or screenplay props. Yeah. But anyway, Jerry, so the transmission engine, so that Rolls-Royce engine and the transmission and everything is all one unit. They're all bolted together up on the top of the Bell Jet Ranger. And then off the transmission, you've got the main rotor drive, and then you've got a gearbox that actually goes out to your tail rotor drive. And I think what they're going to find out is it was probably fatigued where it mounts at the front to the frame of the helicopter, basically to the superstructure. They're going to find either the gearbox was fatigued there or the helicopter was fatigued. And when that let loose, that would cause the transmission engine and rotor blades and everything to tip up like that. And as soon as they do, the next rotor blade going by is going to slice the tail right off the helicopter.
Yeah.
And of course, knock itself free from the helicopter too.
Wow.
Or something in the gearbox let go and it blew out the front of the gearbox where the mounting, think about like an engine on a motorcycle that's got the big bolt through the front of the engine on that aluminum. If something were to break that whole chunk off and you'd still have that attached to the frame of the motorcycle, but then the engine would be free. Well, I think what they're going to find is it's either the gearbox failed, which I think is less likely because I've seen gearbox failures on Bell 206s and they don't do that. They put shit out through the sides, but they don't catastrophically fail. But something let that entire assembly tip up from the front of the aircraft. Let it tip up like that. The blades sliced the tail off, knocked themselves loose, and that's why you have the fuselage you see falling with nothing else. There's no tail on it. There's no rotors. And then you see the rotor blade assembly, which it's just a two-rotor head on there, or two-blade head on there. You see that with the motor and transmission, everything attached. And I think way off in the distance you can see the tail boom, but the tail boom has airfoils on the back of it.
Yeah.
So it's not going to fall like the other stuff. It's going to fall differently. So honestly, till they get the helicopter dug up out of the river and they start really looking at it. But I think you're going to find a fatigued either the mounting points on the gearbox or the mounting points on the aircraft frame superstructure. One or the other failed and let it tip.
All right. Hey, Prop Dude, how you doing, man? Tell everybody who you are. What do you do?
Well, the day job is actually going on presently. I do ship routing and weather forecasting, so there might be a drop off here. But yeah, I do run an Etsy store, making some movie props. I guess the heavy hitters would be Witch King stuff from Lord of the Rings and some Hellraiser boxes and the 2022 configurations there. And I'm a big Alien guy too. Like I got some other stuff hanging. Like that was just a Nerf repaint.
Oh, nice.
Got some of those Hexy bass speakers from Pete. Little Alien Queen action there.
Oh, awesome. Nice.
Work in progress stuff. We got that new Heart Eyes Killer mask going on. Got the Tom Riddle diary up there. Some other Predator stuff. That one biomask has a real tri-laser in it, which is pretty dope. But yeah, just small little operation. Got a couple of danger noodles in there. But yeah, just my little office.
So if you're routing ships, can you tell me where MSC Anita is at right now on Voyage 512 West?
It depends on whether or not we service them, but yeah, I keep those worlds separated. I don't even put what I do for a living on my Facebook stuff, but yeah, you can imagine now's the slow season, but it gets pretty crazy.
Yeah, we never ask what people do in the real world unless they want to offer.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, I gotta figure out where Anita's at because I didn't get no notice that I had a shipment leaving Spain, and then I get a DO, a release order from FedEx Logistics telling me that I've got this giant oversized container coming into Port Newark container terminal on this ship, and I don't have, now I've got to get truck and the right trailer and pilot cars and everybody else in position to pick it up, because it's not something you can just throw on a trailer and head down the road. It's escorted all the way across the United States. So
Pop 3D prints, thank you very much.
they just
And-
dumped that on me earlier today.
And speaking of side gigs and jobs, I will let the cat out of the bag. I am a professional gigolo.
That's why you're going broke. Kenny.
$5, right?
Take millions, man. The girls, man, they just can't have enough of Kenny,
Yep. In this program, I'm using Talk Studio for some reason. For the last couple weeks, Kenny's camera keeps freezing. Now, if I make him big like this, he's not. Here.
Has anybody else ever tried making any of those 3D printed speakers? Anything from Hexibase?
No,
No.
from me.
If you guys get a chance, it's been pretty great. These two dozers that he did, they're paper cones, and they're running off of that cheapo Dayton tube amp. It's a hybrid tube, and I actually did I did his powered sub. It's a dual 5 1/4 inch sub.
Isn't that what Joel was doing? 3D printing
What's
nerd?
that?
Didn't Joel do those real big 3D printing nerd from that company?
So these are, I think, Hexibase is Pete Kalicki, I think is his name. I don't know if I can get this thing to get on camera here. But the powered sub down there.
Wow.
So that was printed on a K1 as a 2-piece. You can see the panel just plugs right in the back. But really interesting bandpass design he did, and just running off of this this Dayton hybrid tube. Got that as like a refurb from them directly. Sick markdown, and I'm telling you guys, for a fun project, I mean, the sound I get in here with these now, it's ridiculous. Way better than any of those THX Logitech setups you could get. It's nuts.
Nice.
Highly recommend.
Do you have a YouTube channel, Prop Dude, right?
Yeah, I got to work on it again. I wanted to get the Witch King guy sort of all situated and get the full armor and the gauntlets done, because I wanted him to kind of be the thing that's attached in the background. But I haven't found a file I'm super in love with yet, and I don't have the time to do 3D modeling after the day job. But I wanted that character to kind of be the thing in the back. So now that that's done, and it doesn't look like I test missiles in here anymore, I think we can go ahead and get started.
If you want to share any links in private chat to Etsy or YouTube, go ahead and I'll put it out and everybody can check it out.
I got to turn your volume. You were saying that the channel, I think it's just Prop Dude, or Prop Dude Shop is what I'm working with now, and same name on Etsy. But the hopes is that everything I'm kind of dealing with will be this positive feedback loop, and this is kind of meant to fund a car restoration project and, getting my crap together, physical fitness, all that stuff, and just trying to make it all work.
Where are you located at?
I'm in Heath, Texas now. We moved out from California a couple years ago.
All right.
3 years ago now. So I used to be in Santa Clara near San Jose. Was working there for many years. Did some conventions there with Mr. Savage. That was kind of fun. I was there when he flew in all the Iron Man cosplayers, like Frankly Built, and he flew everybody in when he did his Mark I Iron Man suit, and I think that was 2021.
Oh, nice.
Kind of fun. So that was cool. But yeah, I've just been kind of like creeping around in the background of all those groups for years, and then I think it was 2018 or so is when I started just making things for local groups like Saber Guild Friends, where they would want Star Wars pieces made. But even back then, I used to craft things using items from the Bone Room, which Adam actually referenced in like early Mythbusters days. It was like, oh, he knows the Bone Room, but that's North Bay. But yeah, so.
An eyebrow. Nobody got it. All right.
I got it.
I didn't hear.
I said, am I missing an eyebrow?
Oh,
No, your picture's frozen.
Early Mythbusters.
I know.
No,
that
but you
one.
have a unibrow.
Okay.
yeah.
Because I
That
guess
was
you had
that's
some kind of a. No, they weren't touching. They've done some weird stuff on there, like even stuff with flatulence and stuff like that. But yeah, he had something blow up in his face.
That was
I like the one where they pulled a bus behind a jet engine and they fired up the jet on the runway and it blew it away like a tin can.
Well, you ought to see what a 747 does to an asphalt tarmac when they run the engines up, doing engine testing on them. It'll actually pull chunks of asphalt out and blow them down the road too.
Bless you.
It's actually extremely dangerous.
That's why I always stand in front of the jet engine.
At least one thing about it, when it picks you up and sucks you through it, you won't feel it.
Exactly.
Be pretty instantaneous. If you want to see something fun,
No, I don't want to see
watch
that.
some videos where they shoot frozen turkeys and stuff into the engines.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Sonic
Yeah.
Mighty 4K. You can't get it to start printing.
God, I've seen some bad. Being aviation in the Army, I've seen some bad stuff.
Yeah.
They show it to you. You know, I'm talking about guys walking into a tail rotor.
Yeah, I've seen all the videos. I've spent my life on airport ramps and been through all the safety crap, and yeah.
What slicer, Michael, on their Sonic Mighty 4K are you using?
Cheeto box.
Is this the person you sold the resin printer to?
Yeah. He lives around the corner from me.
Yeah, you slice the file, you load the file, you put in resin, you hit start. I don't know what's difficult about it. There's a lot of videos out there. I've been having some videos in the Mighty 4K. Go to my channel 3DHP. I've done a lot of resin videos in the past.
Yeah, check out his Mighty 4K video.
I used to have one a long time ago, but they all work the same though. Well, Cherokee, how you doing today?
I contact you later tomorrow, and we will figure this out. Also, Matt Farmer, he might be able to help you too. What you have to do is drag your item, what you want to print, your STL file, into Cheeto box. Then once you have it, depends if it needs support, go to the support section and do click automatic, and then it should apply automatic supports, and then go back, press slice, and then you should put it on save, and then you click on save it onto your memory card, and then you plug in your memory card, switch on your resin printer, and there should be coming a screen up with 3 signs. Just click on 3D print, and it should come up the file. If you have it under hold on a second, the file should be what was the file now? CTB file. But any other file will not work on it.
There's test files on the SD card that came with it, unless Matt erased them.
No,
Just do one of the
I
test
erased
files.
it.
Oh, you did?
And I didn't give him the card. That card already broke long time ago.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I haven't touched my resin in a while.
yeah, memory cards don't last very long.
I found my shit prop, dude.
Oh,
Sorry?
good.
Yeah, he's straight south of Nova Scotia, so looks like she'll be in New York probably tomorrow or Monday. Great.
Yeah, I'm
Wow.
on the other side dealing with sheltering inland sea in Japan right now. But yeah, this is easy. I mean, they're just gonna have some following quartering conditions to get to the pilot. I mean, it's an easy time of year unless they're going transocean. Yeah, they're gonna get maybe 5-6 meters at the worst if they're going transocean right now, and that's easily avoidable. So
Yeah. Everything I have comes across the North Sea. I don't do anything off the West Coast anymore. We typically ship that. Yeah, we just don't do anything off the West Coast right now. Most all that stuff that we get from this we have made in Taiwan and Malaysia and all that, we can fit into Kalitta's 747s with the nose cargo doors, so they usually come that way.
And it just, I mean, there's different thresholds, right? It just depends on the ship, depends on the cargo, the age, the sea. But we deal with everything worldwide, any ship. So, usually there's some action going on somewhere.
No more Samoyeds chasing ships, huh?
I know they still do that over around Africa. They chase them all the time.
Oh, yeah. After the recession, I lost my gig at a container terminal. And, well, actually, early 2009, there was some alumni that were developing a security crew for some anti-Somalian piracy out there. That was kicking off. That's when the numbers started really jumping. But yeah, you're right. West Africa's not so friendly.
No.
But yeah, you hear crazy stories. People sneaking on board, and they'll just do things like take a gallon of cooking oil, then jump overboard and swim to shore with it.
Well,
A gallon of cooking oil?
Yeah, they'll sneak on board a ship, just something like cooking oil, and just bail. And that's what they're after. You never know. It could be anything. Heard that, and that was years ago. I heard of that story.
Go through all that trouble for a gallon of cooking oil.
Well, they're poor and they don't have any money, so they're trying to do anything they can to make money or survive.
Well, yeah, I get that part, but to go on a ship.
And if I'm the guy on the ship, I got a machine gun or a Gatling gun, and I'm cutting them down to get them away from my boat. But if I'm them, then I'm trying to survive. So it's just a big mess.
I mean, you hear a lot about the pet trade and whatnot, but honestly, if it wasn't for things like ball pythons being so popular, they would probably all be killed for their skin, and they wouldn't even exist anymore.
Wow. Yeah, ball pythons are nice. I used to have a few called Royal Python here in England.
Right. But they don't like to allow importing in the States anymore. But there's enough of a breeding population where it's the most popular thing here. But other unique types of pythons, like super dwarf reticulated pythons, you can no longer import if they find some new genetic morphs. You can't get them in.
Well, kinda. You just need to artificially do it,
Well,
if you can do that. You can always send.
There's some big names out there that have mysteriously acquired some things. It was quite obvious, but I don't get into that. I have one from my cousin who breeds, and then I ordered a in-house super dwarf retic, but they're digesting and hidden right now, so no fun there.
I remember in the 90s and around about 2000s when the albino leopard geckos were very popular. They were like $6,000 a pop at that time. The leopard geckos, certain ones, the albinos, or I like the albino one. Or
Wow,
From the
Sergio, thank you very much for the $20.
From
$19.99.
the ball
Super
python
chat.
are like piebald
Help keep the lights
ball
on. Thank you very
pythons.
much, my friend.
They're very nice. Piebald ball pythons.
Right. I
Thank
guess
you.
much like some 3D printed items, it's a lot of it ends up being kind of a pyramid scheme, right? So you're the first guy to have this particular flexi dragon, and I'm the only one that has the file. And then all of a sudden, everybody and their mother. It's the same thing with these banana ball pythons, where when they first come out, they're $25,000 a piece, and now I think you can get them for $100, $200. So they're constantly chasing what's the next new thing, what's the new combination of genes that's going to create the next visual expression that I can. Since I am the only one that has it, I'll sell these as breeders for that premium. But they're constantly chasing that. And as a result, you end up with this market that's just flooded. I mean, they might have 50, 60,000 pets for sale on Morph Market at a given time. And the ball pythons are definitely the flexi dragons of the reptile world.
What did you say you had in your tanks behind you?
Up top is a super dwarf reticulated python. She's not 100% purebred, but that's a tiny little island south of Sulawesi in Indonesia where they shrank in size because there's not a lot of prey items there. So there's these very unique differences in just each of these islands that are very, very small. As a result of that, the food response is insane. So you have to tap train them to turn off food mode so you don't get nailed. But they also don't grow to be 20 plus feet like the mainland variety does. But you get this really unique exchange with them, and they're probably the most rewarding type of snake I've been around. I mean, they come to you like a dog. You put your hand out, and they'll follow you around. It's insane. Very, very intelligent. Maybe not as intelligent as like a king cobra, but close. You can target train them. Not to say ball pythons are dumb, but a lot of people look at them like pet rocks. I happen to have one that's pretty active, but as far as like something where you feel like they're getting something out of being around and you're getting a rewarding experience, I don't think it can be topped. But
I asked my wife if I can have a snake. He said you can move out.
She'll let you have a lizard, right? A snake is just a lizard with no legs.
But that's the thing. If you get a bearded dragon, you got to feed it all the time. They're a lot more work. I mean, these guys, you could go on vacation for a week and you're good.
Yeah. My son had 2 bearded dragons for years, and one died, and I think he finally sold the other one. He had him for a long time.
I used to work in the animal industry in America in the 90s to the 2000s, and I've seen a lot over the years working there, and wow, just of some of the prices from some animals that came down so quickly. I mean, piebald, Paul Python in the 90s, there were maybe like 100 around, and there were like 50 grand a pop.
Yep, exactly. And that was after my time. In early 90s, it was just king snakes. And we didn't get the fun ball pythons.
Before the ball python, there was a corn snake.
Right.
Lots of corn snake. They're very popular snakes, very good with children. Don't get too big. Just feed them baby pinkies and mice.
I mean, I certainly have fun doing 3D prints. The guy down below is Ness. So he's got a bunch of Super Mario Brothers stuff, like the warp tube. And I made really nice like red termite mounds that he can hide in, which is kind of funny because that's in West Africa. That's what they go inside of. They kind of infiltrate those giant termite mounds.
Well, they're like 8 foot tall, with really big diamonds. Yeah, I've seen
they're kind of naturally sort of temperature regulated, right? So they can go in there during the day. So I'm thinking, oh, that's fun. I'll make him some termite mounds. And every now and then he goes in there, but his favorite, even though he's outgrowing it now, the Mario tube, the warp tube, I swear. That and it was actually, you can find it in a question mark box that's actually meant to be a Kleenex box thing that drops over the top. I just printed one of those. And again, that's his favorite thing. And it's not even shielded from the light. I don't know if we can see. There you go. So the box in the back, he's always in that thing, except he's digesting now, so that's why he's over to the left looking at his little head sticking out.
I don't have no problem.
Can't really see him too much, but yeah, that's his favorite spot. His little fake looking tree from Hobby Lobby, and yeah, that little question Kleenex box thing. But she doesn't have anything printed except the that. Because that she definitely embodies that sign. Because if you don't know what you're doing with a retake, it's a bad day for everybody.
Nice.
My only involvement with snakes is I have a blue heeler that likes to bring garter snakes in the house alive.
Oh,
And then she
That's
turns them
fun.
loose.
garter snakes
if
are
I'm not-
fun. I used to breed them in
If
America.
I'm not paying attention, I don't see it in her mouth, and she packs it in the house. I don't know why she does the crap, but next thing you know, I'll be sitting there watching TV, and I'll see a garter snake going across the floor, and I go grab it and toss it back outside.
I mean, outside of Los Angeles, there are places, there are tons of garter snakes. You just lift up a rock and there are like 10, 20, 30 garter snakes underneath. And it's wow.
I got quite a few of them here in my yard. I mean, I can go out there any given now, especially that it's warm, any given time of the day, as long as the sun's out, and usually find
Had
3 or
enough.
4
Okay,
of
have a
them.
great day. Thanks
They
for
do
coming
like to
on.
eat fish a lot.
Around here, they just eat bugs. We don't have any
Yeah.
fish.
Crickets, they work too.
I sent that to you, Jerry.
Thank you very much for seeing that. Thank you.
Michael, if you want to join us, you can always. There's a link above.
He said in chat he didn't want to join.
Oh, all right.
He did say
I
something
see
about having
that.
a firmware issue. I don't know why he'd be having a
I
firmware
just
issue.
gave me my.
Zach, what's new with you, buddy? What's coming up in your? What are you working on? What kind of videos you got coming out?
Well, actually, during live streams, I'm building the Creality Ender 3 NG. It's the next gen. It's basically Core XY made out of a Creality Ender 3, Ender 3 Pro, or Ender 3 V2. So I've got a whole Creality Ender 3 in pieces. Yeah.
You're in your new space, right? You're in your attic.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's the whole new space. Yeah. It's big, but still, I don't have any space anymore. There are still some stuff downstairs that has to go in here, but I have no room here.
What season are you in over there? What is it? Cold out? Hot out?
Today actually was like 23, 24 degrees Celsius. So it was a nice spring day. It feels almost like summer, but then less hot. Yeah. I'm working on some other stuff. Something is behind the spools of Filament. I just got it in, tried to fit it in. Yeah, and of course, that Racer. I also need to print parts for that as well. So maybe I make it to Rocky Mountains with the Death Racer. Who knows? And then some other videos about slicing and stuff like that.
Exciting.
Yeah.
We have
Got some.
50 people watching. 9, let's see, how many we got on Twitch? 8 people on Twitch. The rest are on YouTube. And it's just been a real slow day. I apologize, everybody. There's only 6 people on camera, and it's just been kind of a slow day.
Today is a chill day, I guess.
Springtime, weather getting nice. I've been out in the yard. I was out in the yard from 6:30 this morning until about 1 o'clock this afternoon. So
But yesterday's live stream, the audio was messed up. The microphone was really soft. I figured out that it had to do with the audio settings within Windows itself.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got Andrew coming in. Hey, Andrew.
Hey.
How you doing?
Good.
Can you still hear my echo?
A little bit.
Okay. There you go. What's new with you, Andrew?
Well, you said it was a slow day, and I'm not here for very long, but I thought at least I'd pop in and say hi to guys.
Hi.
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 Not
Goodbye.
Well, you're up in Canada, so that would be an A, not a high, right? A?
Yeah, right on.
Hey.
Eh?
Hi.
I won't call you a hoser.
Yeah. We love our Canadian friends.
Hoser's UP of Michigan, isn't it?
Is that a Hoosier or a hoser?
Hoser is UP of Michigan.
They call us hosers here too, but
Okay.
that's that Bob and Doug McKenzie. They made a big joke about Canadians years ago.
I thought their jokes were about the people in the UP, but close enough. UP just as well be Canada. It should have been a long time ago.
There you go. Going through
Wait,
quite
maybe Trump will give the UP to Canada when he takes Canada away from Canada.
Yeah, exactly. It's quite an ordeal around here, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I got trucks that go through customs up there back and forth multiple times a week, and it's created lots and lots of problems.
Yeah, it's a mess right now. It's too bad things are the way they are. Hopefully it'll be all for the better down the road here. So
And Kenny's moving.
Yeah, I double
And he's
clicked.
still alive.
Larry J just froze again. I don't know. I got to get old Talk Studio, see what's going on.
But if we talk politics, we get Jerry revved up.
No, let's don't do politics. That's
Just testing your blood pressure today, Jerry.
Huh?
Just testing your blood pressure today.
Yeah.
We are also not going to talk about 3D printing politics.
What
Well,
politics and 3D printing?
It's certainly relevant if we want to talk about global trade, because if you guys want to look at the best indicator that's used for the health of global shipping, you want to look at the Baltic Dry Index. And it's one of those things, just like investing, when in doubt, zoom out. And when you do that and you go back as far as, say, like even 2016 levels, because COVID in 2021 doesn't count, right? That's your anomaly. You can kind of see you're already bouncing kind of near those support levels. So if things stabilize, and even if they don't, it probably wouldn't get much worse before it bounces back up again. So I think
The angry orange man is just making all of his cronies rich, is all he's doing.
Yeah, let's don't do politics. I'll have to start another channel where I rant and rave. So
generally speaking, though,
no more politics. Let's talk about food.
Well, that trade's not politics. That's the thing. It is what it is, right? It's not going anywhere. So I would say good things are probably on the horizon. There's just kind of the residual effect that we'd be looking for to see when things are going to pick up again. But I attended some recent conferences with some experts in this space, and they're not as doom and gloom as you might think.
yeah, I think we're in for a bit of a correction, but I think down the road, I think it might be, hopefully, be all for the better.
I think it as is always the case. Things will turn around and come back. I mean, it's, you know, everybody thought the world was coming to an end during COVID, and you know,
we're still here.
We're still here. Some things are a little worse for wear, but they're making their way back, and everybody, you know, we're back on track. The ship's back on the right course. Just
Everybody thought the world was going to end in Y2K.
yeah, I remember that too.
Yeah.
The airplane's gonna crash, and No computer, no more. Oh, yeah.
The computers are all going to stop working.
Oh yeah. What are we doing then now? Watching some screens attached to air. Computers are all working. Everything is still doing the thing. that
Well,
it's
if
supposed to
everybody
do.
wants me to start singing again, I could do that.
No, it's okay. Please
You
don't.
know, I can do Highway Star where I can go really high.
No, no, please not. We don't want that any of our audience loses their screen or breaks their glasses or the mirrors or
Or
anything.
how,
What?
I got another one. How about A Whole Lot of Love by Zeppelin?
No, no. You can sing when you mute yourself.
I sing pretty good in the shower. You gotta see me.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
Having to see him, you mean?
Enough that I have to see myself in the mirror.
Uh-huh.
I'm fortunate. Both of my bathrooms with showers in them have TVs behind the mirrors, so as long as the TV's on, I really don't see myself. Because
Sound like-
everybody needs TVs in their bathrooms. I don't know who thought that was a good. Well, I do know who thought that was a good idea, but
TVs in bedrooms? Bathrooms?
behind the mirrors,
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
literally
Oh,
behind the mirrors in my bathrooms are TVs. So they're one-way glass. They're not.
wow.
So
Uh-huh.
Can you see it from the shower?
there's a TV screen behind the mirror. So the mirror where the TV screen is one-way glass.
Yeah.
And that's great, but it's not a crystal sharp silver mirror like everywhere else. It's got a darkness to it. And
That's why you need
yeah.
all those 8K cameras.
That sounds kinky.
Huh.
Yeah. Considering I live here alone and I never have anybody over at this house, there wouldn't be much to see. You might watch the dogs licking themselves out in the living room on the dog bed.
Yeah.
I've been told I'm too hard to get along with, amongst other
Really?
things.
You?
Yep.
Man, somebody can get along with me, man.
That's why you're banned to the shed, aren't you?
I'm in a shed by choice. I bought this. I bought this for me.
I know. I'm just messing with you. I love you, dude.
So is anybody, you said you were going to build a new printer? Someone was going to build a new printer? I just caught that when I first got online here.
I think Zach's working on his printer.
Modifying.
Yesterday during the live stream, I took apart an Creality Ender 3 Pro, which I'm going to turn into the Creality Ender 3 NG version. Basically, Quartz-Y Creality Ender 3.
So different hot end and extruder too, or?
Yeah, so some of the parts are being reused, but you also have to invest in several of the bill of material things that you need to add to it as well.
What printer?
Creality Ender 3, the one that
Oh.
Andrew has on the left-hand side.
So basically the same thing we're doing with the Sovo
Your
SPA.
left side.
Yeah. Always happens, I'll tell you.
That one, yeah.
Yeah, the only thing I use that for is I've got to change to a direct drive, and I do TPU with it, and it's easy to do small items, and it works pretty slick, so you can't beat it really.
Prop dude, what kind of printers do you print with?
Back in 2018, I believe it was a CR10 Pro, the V2 was the first one. I got that big Creality 500 by 500 next, which is how I did the Her Majesty up here. Ended up getting an Elegoo, the not the 4, the Neptune 3 Plus. So after that one is when I jumped to a couple of Bamboo X1s, and then supplemented that with a K1 Max for the build volume. Retired the old big Creality, and yeah, I was contemplating getting into one, but it's tough. I definitely need to expand. The slow season, it's fine, but when things get crazy in a few months, it's like, I really got to get something else. But it's like, how many hours after a shift do you want to sit there and have to complete all this stuff? I don't know.
Have you had any trouble shipping 3D printed parts in summertime around the U.S. because of the heat?
Nah.
Where you're wrapping a lot of bubble wrap and they don't get too hot?
I've never had any issues with any PLA piece, not once.
Really?
And I mean, we're talking some of the pieces like this guy's functional. So there's plenty of moving parts and springs in there. So all that happy stuff. And this is a silk one too. And this was still no problems with that guy. But even these other silk ones here, no problems. I think as long as they're suspended pretty well. Yeah, it's not the best right now. I'm sure everybody's seeing slowdowns, conversion rates. Although oddly enough, today and yesterday, I don't know, people just got their tax returns or whatnot, but it has been nuts the last 48 hours.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got Zany Maker Zach. What's up, man?
Hello, how's it going?
Hey, Zach.
What are you doing?
Wait,
You
hey,
okay?
Zach.
Zach, we got a new man right above you. The prop dude right above you is new to the channel.
Wait, let me look in the correct direction. Well, hello there. I see that you have a sword behind you and a helmet and a xenomorph queen. Is that a xenomorph queen? No, that's not a queen skull, is it?
So if you remember at the end of Predator 2, the trophy room. So that's the similar to the Stan Winston trophy room, and then the queen is over there.
Cool.
Okay, you are instantly someone I like now. So.
Oh, nice. Appreciate it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's fun stuff. It's not the easiest as a side thing, but I mean, I would say it took a couple of years to really get some momentum going, but things are going good now. It's just, boy, the last month and a half is just, so it's like, okay, what's the new thing? What's going to be the new thing? We'll see.
Oh, yeah.
Zach, did you get that sticker I sent you?
I have not got a sticker yet, no.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Mailed it Monday.
Okay. I haven't got it yet.
Yeah, you still have to send me your address so I can send the coin to you.
Oh, yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely need to do that. Yeah, no, today I was at my friend's house using his spray booth for the suit of armor, so. Whew.
You know what I need to acquire? I need to get a full-size latex wolf predator so I can test fit this guy. This is really similar to the Icon one. I've been in communication with the guy that has the original molds for this. But if we can get that rolling, we got the tri-laser and the whole. I gotta get my hand. There we go.
Oh, go on. You can blind someone with that.
Yeah, not so friendly for little kids at the conventions, eh?
Yeah, just look them down and die. Just like target them like they keep pestering. Just look at them just like that little laser like.
Yeah, I love that piece though. But I want to know if that one can mate up, or if I have to scale it up a little bit and then modify a sleeve so that laser model. You can switch it out. There's different stuff you can put in there, but just having a functional tri-laser I thought was pretty money.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, I've been nonstop with all of my props because I got into making massive props myself within the last maybe 2 months. So
you're doing like life-size stuff, like with Luban, or what?
Yeah. I mean, I do also sculpt stuff too. So
That's a good setup in there. You are equipped.
so this is sick.
Yeah, he's not married, so
Of
Exactly.
course, he has to mention I'm not married. It's like, yeah, no, he's not married.
Oh, that's crap, dude. They tolerate it.
You can see the difference.
Hey, it could have been worse. We could have said you still
Well, that's his living room, I think.
No, this is my bedroom.
Oh, okay.
You didn't see his living room yet.
Yeah, we'll keep that one on standby. And
man,
here
I just thought of a new show for Discovery, 3D hoarders. Yep.
yeah.
It will
3D
sell.
printing hoarders. Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
cool.
no, this is another weapon I'm working on. The other ones I can't exactly touch it because they have paint on them. So
Gotcha.
yeah, and this one's for a wedding I'm working on. I'm going to go down the aisle as a knight and present this as a ceremony sword to them.
Did you do that on the belt system or just modular?
This is a modular.
Nice.
Hey Zach,
Right?
is it going to be a white wedding?
No. If they're letting me dress up in a suit and armor and go down the aisle with a
Didn't
sword,
get it. He
sword and
didn't get it.
mahogany class, I didn't get it.
Man, I guess nobody watches Billy Idol. Okay.
Is it true that in America it's legal you can marry a tree?
Huh.
What?
Legally, you could marry your printer then. In California, I think.
I mean,
I think you can marry anything you want in America.
See?
I don't know. I prefer to keep all of my assets.
That's why I always tell people I've given away half so many times that I'm out of halves to give away, so I can't get married again.
Jeez. Yeah. Yeah, no,
Ladies and
So-
gentlemen, Tim DeWitt 3D.
What?
What's up,
Hey!
Tim?
Hey, Tim!
I was
Another-
coming in and I
another
heard something
canoe.
about marrying a tree, and then I thought, do I want to join this?
Exactly.
Are you?
Hey,
do you need to
another
tell us
come up.
something, Tim?
Hey Tim, at least you would have got white wedding. Everybody's like, huh? When I said
Tim.
white wedding.
Right above you, new person,
Right,
prop
right.
dude, right above you, Tim.
Hey, prop dude, how you doing? Here,
About to fire a comparison.
Pat on
Out. Stand by.
So what's new, Tim? What's going on with you?
not a lot. We were at a pet fest today down at like a pet show type thing, and saw some dogs, saw some reptiles, and all sorts of different things like that. And yeah, just chilling today. For the
You
most
just
part.
missed the snake talk.
The snake talk.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, look right behind prop dude. He's got
Oh,
snakes.
that's right. Oh, cool. Yeah, they had a reptile area in this thing, and they had boa constrictors, all kinds of different snakes, and oh, it was cool. It was really cool.
Yeah, probably gonna get an anaconda.
Oh yeah.
My anaconda
Mhm.
don't. My anaconda don't. Got some bones hunt. No,
They-
sorry.
They only
I was
grow
waiting.
very quickly,
Go
and
down that road.
they only get to like 30, 35, 38 feet, you know.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah. It's a baby
Matt?
snake, literally.
Matt,
Yeah.
I've met your wife, and just a word of advice: it gets really cold at night there in Manchester where you live.
I know.
Oh, okay. Whew. Yeah. So here's a thing I made.
Nice.
Just a little
Nice.
carrying case for the limited edition maker chips I'm running for the Rocky Mountain Rip Rap Festival.
Nice.
Nice.
Is there any
Limited edition.
What kind of pins did you use?
I know how
3D
to get one.
Did you use bolts
Oh,
or
yeah.
did you use 3D printed bolts?
Oh, for the hatch?
Yeah,
So they're actually just ball joints.
ball joints.
Yeah, let me
Alright.
pop it off so you could see. Oh, okay, Mocha, you're making things difficult.
You have the file for
Yes.
it? Can you?
I do. It's actually Kevin's, yeah. I just modified it a little bit for if I don't break it.
I was going to say,
Yeah,
don't break
open. Don't do it.
Yeah, I
Broke
can't
it
undo
in
it.
here.
Okay, so yeah, no, I can't do that. Okay, well,
What's
it's
going on?
essentially so
That's
when
weird.
you have, it's literally a curved joint outside of it, and on the inner, it's just a inner
it. Concave.
joint. So it just yeah, there's the word.
Concave
just-
and convex. Yeah.
So Tim, you got your clipper problem fixed?
Yes. I'm ready for tomorrow to configure the slicer. The only
Nice.
challenge I'm facing, which I'm sure somebody would help me with, is the starting G code, which I found a thing called. Where did I put it? Anyways, I found a site. They refer you to a site, and it is a thing that says, where did I put it here? A better print start macro, and it's on the Discord page. Not a Discord. It's on GitHub from John Tech 2, and it's a huge.
I use his.
Huh?
I use his start macro on my Voron.
Yeah, it's a huge start macro, but I think
Yes.
not a lot of it applies to me because I don't have a bunch of the stuff that's listed.
You really have to go through it and read because it tells you what you need to change in different sections for your printer. And as long as you go through that and read it and follow his directions, it's an awesome start macro.
So that's what I'm going to go through tomorrow. I took lane 1 completely apart, reassembled lane 1. Remember, I was having the rewind issues. It's a little bit better, but there's still something preventing it from rewinding fully. But I've tested lane 1, switching filaments, lane 1, 2, 3, and 4, and it all works flawlessly now. So
Why don't you, before tomorrow, print some rings and put on those? Maybe the cardboard spool is slipping.
I'm not sure if it's the spool that's slipping. Because all the other ones are fine and they're all cardboard spools.
Okay.
I think it's something inside the build. And as I said, I took it apart and rebuilt it all. But I'll have a little bit look at it later. But I'm ready to print. They have an actual print called the. It is a. Oh man, what's it called again? It's a serial number print for the turtle. And it's just a flat little 4-color turtle. So that'll be my first print. So
yeah, I'm still waiting on parts from AliExpress so I can build the Xenomorph hot end. Kenny has most of his built. Once I get that built and the parts come, I'll get that on that Soval, and then I can get the box turtle configured with the machine. But right now it's just sitting on it right there. You're gonna see it next to Joker head behind me.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah.
So cool.
Nice.
Oh man. So
I do have one for you. I saw you like the full size weapon. So we got Azog's mace from Hobby.
Oh, how'd you get that that rope? Like, is that actual twine or is that 3D printed?
Yeah, it's just kind of like that Sisal rope stuff.
Okay.
For the miniature one, part of the file does include some wrapped twine in there, but I think that'd only be effective for a smaller one. But we also got, well, this one's not painted yet, but full size Witch King flail.
Oh, cool.
Oh man.
Yeah, that thing. That's pretty nuts.
Yep.
Got to glue on all the spikes and everything. But that's a 9-plate print.
I believe it.
9-plate print.
Yeah, prop dude, I couldn't find you on YouTube. Where's the best way for people to follow you? Instagram, Facebook? YouTube?
I do have an Insta. I got to start doing stuff. I was going to start making videos soon now that I got this guy kind of going. I just kind of reconnected with my cloth lady. So she sent me a bunch, and I just literally draped it over a PVC mannequin just to get started. But I wanted to have that guy kind of nice. I wanted to have it in progress before I start doing some videos.
Oh, I can't fit this in.
That's awesome.
So this is for my Skyrim full suit of armor. The rest of it is at my friend's house because I was priming the chest plate, and the inlays on this I'm going to paint silver, but I'm going to mix it with a high glow pigment. So in daylight, it's going to look like, you know, just a basic suit of armor with silver trim. At night, it's going to be completely black besides the ruins and trim, which will be glowing like a cyan color.
Cool.
So, yeah. I'm going to get a real big kick out of Skyrim stuff.
We'll be giving away a roll of Polymaker in about 5 minutes, guys. So if you're on Twitch or YouTube, the pin post up top is a link. Anywhere in the world, you can win one roll of Polymaker, which is worth basically $35. It's like a $35 gift card used towards filament or a poly dryer, and you must be present to win.
I guess I need to mute when I'm doing that because I could hear that in the other room. It's picking it up. Sorry about that.
I do like myself some Polymaker, especially since I'm making a giant Z coin exclusively out of Polymaker's filament. I just gotta figure out what my fourth color will be. So, do you guys know the Celestial line from Polymaker by any chance?
A celestial line.
Not familiar.
Yeah, the
with it.
Celestial line.
No.
That's Celestial right there.
Sparkle.
That's Celestial. Which one is this?
It looks like a gray.
It's
This
part of
is
cyan.
Starlight Mercury.
Oh,
I
that's
see
the
purple.
Starlight series.
Oh, Okay, so this is Starlight.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. So there
It's
you
all
go.
good. I love it. I love it. Oh man, but yeah, no, because I'm trying to figure out a good color that will make. Because there's 3 Celestial lines. I wish there was 4 because that would be perfect for my. Like you guys know about this. Actually, no, Proctor, you haven't seen the Maker coin, have you? That I made.
No.
Let me first
No,
get this submitted.
I
real
live in
quick.
this dungeon of an office and don't see humanity or daylight. most
Hey,
days.
Zany Maker Zach, is there any way you can show him your village that you did?
No,
For all
what?
your miniatures? Your village.
Oh yeah, no, I can show that as well. Let me see if
You
I
made
can.
all this amazing stuff. Brag and show it off and let other people see what you're doing.
I mean, it's not that big of a print.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not that big. It's in my living room, taking all the space.
Actually, it's in the kitchen. The kitchen, thank you very kindly. Oh, look at Matt German.
It's gorgeous.
Oh, I love that.
So it's a print behind the lithophane too, right?
No.
Nice.
You're kidding.
No, Matt's the king of lithophanes.
CMYK, Matt, explain that.
Yeah. CMYK, I use, if you see the colors behind me there, these ones.
Yeah.
I use these 4 colors to create all the colors in here.
That's amazing.
I use a program called Luben, and the different modes what you can use for lithophane mode, like you have stencil where you can make different shapes, and then you have regular CMYK. Yeah. I mean,
Okay,
it's very
here we
easy
go.
to use once you know what numbers to put in, you know. But basically, the basic was what you get in the beginning. 1 mil minimum, maximum 2.8, 1.47 CT, and CC, I think 10.
Okay, Zach.
So, hey, I didn't get your name, props guy. What's your name?
My name's Darren.
Darren. So here's my latest show I had. So
That's pretty big display. Just a little.
It's a little.
Lord.
It's not 300 plus pounds. Actually, there's the Z coin.
Okay.
That there are many signatures on that. From actually, Matt, didn't you sign this?
No.
No. Well,
If you bring it
Unless
to
you- unless
Minerva, we'll do that.
hmm.
If
I
I'm
signed
going
it,
to Minerva-
Zach.
You signed it?
Yeah, remember you came over to my booth where I was breaking stuff and had me
did.
sign it?
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I've had some. I'm making 2 new ones. One that's specifically Polymaker filament, and one that's specifically Overture filament.
Oh yeah, it's no big deal. Like I said, I remember you came over to my booth there at 3D Printopia and asked me to sign it. I felt like a rock star. It's the first time I've ever been asked to sign anything that didn't involve accepting my charges for why I'm being booked into jail.
But yeah, no, this is like that suit of armor that you see. That's all 3D printed.
Did you have to those chainmail files? Did you have to print little links for each panel to combine them all? Like, how'd that work out?
So the grand total, there are 6 main body parts and then you have to print individual links to connect each of them.
So they have little hinging ones that snap together.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, they don't
That's
snap. I chemically welded them with this lovely product sponsorship here of 3D glue.
Hey, Zach.
Can't you pick a bit? Hey, why don't you? He doesn't know you do voices. Pick a better voice and do that commercial again.
Wait, what?
Mickey
which
Mouse. Mickey
Oh,
Mouse.
Mickey? How about Smeagol? Since I see Lord of the Rings in the background. Hey, he has
My
Lord of the Rings.
precious.
My precious, it's 3D glue, it's good. The precious, the one that rolls them on the ring. Now, this is glue. This will roll all the prints, my precious. Okay, we'll do the Mickey Mouse voice because you guys said Mickey Mouse voice. Like 3D glue sponsored to you by, the crazy guy himself. Yeah.
Or it could go real deep like this, like no voice changer at all.
I can't take him hammer. I don't know how
And
my
you know
camera.
you know what he does for a living?
He makes teeth. I know what he does for a living.
It's not
He
like I have
3D
a set
prints
of
teeth.
and sculpt.
Derek and Chap, Delos Logos 3D Printing wanted me to show you a couple things he sent me over on Facebook. Here's a big Hulk that he did. It was a commission job. It's over in UK somewhere. It was sitting outside. I don't know about now. And I think that was like 60 rolls of film. My Xenomorph Alien was 35. I'm not sure. I think it's like 68 rolls or something. He'll tell you in chat. And let's see.
Doggone.
And there's an Iron Man that he did. It's really cool.
Oh, it
The
lights
statue
up.
is
That's
not a wearable
beautiful.
costume. Great job, Derek.
Oh, I love it. Yep. No, the tavern. None of my prints are that size. I need to get on their scale. You know that, Jerry?
What's that?
I need to get on your guys' scale because my prints are nowhere near that intense. Like my largest one is the Cloud Top Tavern at, let me see, 38 to 40 kilograms of, printing. So.
Well, if Polymaker hadn't sponsored that alien build, it never would have got done. I don't have the money to buy 35 rolls of filament.
Oh no! All these builds I've done was paid by for myself. Well, no, that's a lie. That is a lie. It's
giveaway time.
Ooh. Overture Overture sponsor me for a ship build.
Looks like we got 36 people to entry. We're going to draw for one roll of Polymaker filament. Must be present in chat to win. We'll pick a winner.
I got
I email in chat. You email me, and I'll shoot you back a code right away.
I got a beef with Overture. I need more of these. And more of these. Okay, I need more of these, Overture, and more of these. So if you're watching Overture,
Hey, do you talk to Greg?
Fifth person in chat. Give
I
me
don't
a number
talk to
between
anybody
10 and
there.
20.
13.
Number blue.
Number blue.
Pop 3D print. No, you cannot have my medicine.
All right, number T. I think I'm saying it right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That clown hammer says 14. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Oh, clown hammer. I still need to continue on working your stuff too.
And here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congrats, and everybody good luck.
Spin that wheel where it stops. Nobody knows. Spin.
Yeah, it's got a drum roll, but you guys can't hear it.
Bingo!
Hey, Sebastian!
No!
No
Sebastian
way!
again.
Oh,
Clown hammer!
Congrats, Clown Hammer. Say something in chat.
Sorry, Sebastian.
I'll take that as payment, my man. No, I'm kidding.
Well, it could be nice and reciprocate Sebastian and give him a free roll of Polymaker. I've got like 1,000 to give away.
Oh, there he is in chat. Yeah, Clown Hammer. There's my email. Shoot me an email, and I'll send you back the code.
I swear, man, the Polymaker factory's got to be huge for the amount of colors they do and materials. Got to be huge.
Okay. Excellent.
Dang it.
What are these colors you having from Polymaker?
So, the Celestial. I'm wondering for a fourth color that will match well with these three.
Celestial. What do I have for Celestial?
That's only these three
That's
colors.
all three of the colors right there.
Yep.
That's Tesla. She's the color.
Maybe a yellow. Maybe yellowish.
Is she in here?
Like the sun color.
She's not here. I was going to ask her tomorrow on her show.
Oh wait, they're
her.
having some kind of a maker meetup thing in Montreal today. I'm sure she's at that.
Oh,
Montreal.
yeah, I forgot about that.
Montreal, Quebec.
Yeah, no, because she's going to specifically sign this maker coin because this is her line that she made or named, not made, named. So
What do you mean, Pedlith, right?
Yeah, Pezlis. She specifically named this line, and
okay,
I'm making that lovely.
I was
maker
there
coin.
when she came up with the name. When she got that.
Actually,
on the meeting.
Hey, dude.
I don't know if you were on meeting.
I wasn't. No.
Actually,
do you think that would be a good color that would accent, guys?
I think yellowish.
Yellowish? Or should I stay with a cool color?
They're all
Maybe
cool,
that
man.
color, maybe.
Well, besides the red.
They're all cool, dude. Oh, not that kind of.
Like cool colors. Like
I
you
know
have
what
your
you
warm
mean.
colors and cool colors.
I know. And you have your pastels. That red would look good with that. Now, black would go good with them too. But you want another color.
Okay, Clown Hammer, check your email. I just sent it to you.
Yeah. Well, there's already going to be black. There's going to be black and white, and then the four colors that are on top. So it's these guys that will. Well, I don't know about the fourth color yet because still gotta find out what it is. Oh my gosh, that is a loud drill.
Yeah, sorry about.
It's all good. So I'm going to have the Galaxy Black for the black. I'm going to have their normal satin white for this, and then the 3 celestial colors, and I want the 4th color, something that will match well with that. But it has to be Polymaker, because this is a specific Polymaker build.
Yeah.
And depending on how much of the 4th color you're using, you don't want it to overpower everything either, right? So
Yeah, I mean it's going to be exactly like this. Exactly.
Right.
Oh, I will check them. Sorry. Go ahead, Tim.
Exactly. I get it. Exactly. Good one.
What are you doing,
But
Zach?
yeah, no.
Yeah, the red would look good. I mean, the red would. Yeah, the red, because it doesn't overpower in that one. It looks good. And the celestial colors look like they'd be a little darker than the other colors you got there. So, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just, I just want to make, Polymaker's filaments, pop out a lot, because I also ordered a whole bunch of Overture filament too that I'm going to be using. Theirs is going to be specifically tied to the deck of cards I'm making for them.
Overture, turn the lights. This is sorry.
Oh yeah. No, I owe Greg a lot. Greg does an amazing job. You can't beat his mustache. I'm sorry. His mustache is glorious. If any of you have met Greg from Overture, his mustache is just
handlebar.
It's amazing. I'm just going to leave it at that. It was so amazing. I made a song.
When you met him,
he didn't let me touch it. Maybe next time. Maybe at first he'll let me touch it.
Just a tip, right?
Just a tip. Just a tip.
Just the tip.
But yeah, no, he helped sponsor me for my. He's actually technically the first guy that sponsored me. So.
Yeah, my wife said,
I'm not asking for sponsorship. I'll pay for the rulers and the bed plates. Well, I'll happily pay for them.
You know those K2 cups? Or K2 clips, not cups.
You talking about the K2 filament clips?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used a bunch of those, and on the way home from one of the shows, all the spools that I had in the storage tubs that had the K2 clips on them, every one of them backed off and came unwound and raveled up. So I must have not printed them right or used them correctly. I got to go find my lighter.
But yeah, no, I printed like 100 of them, and I'm like, okay, I ran out, which freaking suck.
I can imagine that.
Everybody watching, still on the toothpicks. So it's been about
hey,
a month now. No vaping.
Awesome.
Hey, proud of you, man. You're doing an amazing job. Also, New Makers. Do you guys who know New Makers is?
Who?
New Makers Filament.
Yeah.
No.
No.
I saw them at 3D Printopia.
Yeah. So they're a smaller filament company. They're growing, but yeah, no, they're making some really nice filaments. And the guy, so I will take credit for making all of their maker chips because I designed their maker chip.
Nice.
I'll have Red Hawk here to display it. Wait, actually, let me get this up here so it's flooding light back in. But yeah.
You see that, Matt?
What?
You read that comment, or are you playing Minecraft?
No, I'm looking around. I'm searching something in my room.
Okay.
Ooh, a tangerine.
Oh, do 3D, Matt. I have a bunch of Minecraft stuff.
I'm
you
just
can print
kidding.
for
I'm
free.
just kidding.
I shared
I
one
know.
on my
I was
Facebook group
reading it.
yesterday. Go to do 3D. They got a bunch of Minecraft things you can print free.
You know, Matt, I can dig it. These slapper.
Or you can mine it, or mind your own business.
Yeah, we're just crafting up the jokes here.
Mm.
I'm sorry. No, I'm not.
Breathe, Danny Maker.
Is there a
gosh.
tangerine filament that Polymaker has? I need to look that up.
Oh, scratch and sniff tangerine filament.
Scratch and sniff.
Hey, try bacon filament.
Actually, Erion is still doing the fruity one. They have orange. They have flower ones too, like lavender and rose. I think rose they have. I'm not sure about rose, but they have all fruits and some plants that have
Kenny's got something he wants to show here.
flowers.
No. That showed up.
Yeah.
Oh, I was having a technical issue.
Can they take it off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was my dead to my laser.
Yeah, they will only be smelling when I printed them. Or if I made a big solid piece, then they were smelling too.
You're
What are you doing?
Nothing.
He's
Just trying
messing
out my new
with
jewelry.
Pink Slinky.
What do you do when you have this much filament left on a spool?
Toss it.
No,
No.
you don't toss it. You join it using the Is it the Anycubic joiner?
No, the Zoful.
Yeah, you could join it.
I was thinking of making a slinky.
Slinky.
I usually just throw them away, but yeah, that'll add up to me
Slinky.
Nah.
Wonderful toy.
Oh, now it's all tangled. See, you guys made me tangle it.
Boy.
You made me tangle
it's
it.
Sunlu? Is it Sunlu's joiner, that little thing that has the little that Colin Hammer said?
Oh, Sundu, yeah.
You son
Yeah,
of a.
I know. I like not wasting anything if I can because, well, poverty sucks and you learn to make most of everything. That kind of just goes into your adult life.
I mean, I kind of want to get rid of my printer poop what I have. And I saw something what a friend of mine is working on it. And I bloody forgot his name now.
Josh, Recreator.
Josh, yes, Recreator.
He was in chat earlier.
Yeah.
He might still be in chat. We get lots of lurkers.
We talked about this print what is on printables, where you put a drill with a screw bit in it, and then it would shred it up.
Yeah.
But yeah. But I think I would make it very solid, or using something not 3D printed. I'll probably make it out of metal. That part.
Ooh.
Need your Milo mill, then you can machine it.
Yeah. Don't have that money for that machine.
I've got the rat rig mill from Rocky Mountain Rep Rap Festival last year, still out in my shop.
Killaprint, which was on here last week, is building a rat rig. He should have went live a half hour ago on YouTube. He's usually on Sunday mornings like 7:30, but for whatever reason he's streaming today, and he's building a rat rig, but I don't remember which one he's building.
Nice.
If he's building one right now, it's probably the 4.
Yeah, that's the newest one.
Yeah.
The V4.
Yeah, I had that one here for a few weeks, and then I sent it to Daniel Modbot. I don't think he's really done anything with it. Not that I've seen, anyway.
There's another sword.
Oh, I love it. I can see the reflection of my shirt in it. This is a 6-foot greatsword that I'm working on. I got leather in today for it. I'll wrap the handle in.
So.
Wow.
It's not like
That's a
it's
small sword.
It's just a small sword, you know.
You got a steel dowel down the middle of it, right?
Yeah.
It's
No,
just a
this is
dagger.
all. It's just a dagger, yeah, a short sword. Yeah, not like it's 6 foot or anything. Yeah, no. So I got this fully coated so it shines. Man, it's so shiny that it's reflecting and blinding the screen.
Wow.
It's good.
Yeah.
I might-
Oreo, I almost stabbed my cat because he ran in front of my sword. Oreo, do you have a death wish? I know I have 3D print cat armor I'm going to make for you, but yes, Mocha, do you want some armor too? Yeah, you can get some armor.
You have a sheath made for that?
I do not yet. Oh wait, you put me back alive? What did I disappeared. Yeah, no, I got leather for that. Okay. Okay, cat. Are you now? Okay, so this is the new Zany Maker's Act, guys. Yeah.
You mean like Zany Maker Cat?
Zany Maker Cat, exactly.
Yeah, there was a time that cats ruled YouTube.
Thank you for the 2 donations on PayPal, guys.
Hey, Oreo.
They still do. I remember the guy that did the talking cat, and I think he committed suicide.
Cat, are you needy? Yeah, you're needy. Oh, yeah,
They all are.
Yeah. Wait, what is this? I did not order this. Did I order this? Maybe I did. Have you ever had one of those moments that you order so much stuff and then you realize, oh, hey, I don't remember what I ordered?
Every day when the Amazon truck arrives, every single day when the Amazon truck arrives.
No, but I've ordered stuff
I'm
twice.
like, who
and I
the hell
already have a
ordered
couple
this?
of
And
them
then I go
somewhere.
look in my history, and yeah, that's what happens when you get open a good bottle of good bourbon and do Amazon at the same time.
I've misplaced stuff in the studio. I can't find it. I ordered on Amazon. When it comes in, I find what I was looking for.
Ooh, what's that?
Here's an alligator I carved out of a 2x6.
Oh, cool.
Did a video on it a
that.
couple days ago. The problem is when I put blue tape on the bottom and blue tape on the bed and use super glue and activator, I ran out of super glue and I figured, oh, it'll be good enough. And I went ahead and didn't pause the video, rip the tape off the bed and do it correctly with more super glue. I went ahead and ran the job. So the first day, when it rough cut everything, like I say, it was a 2x6 originally. It worked fine. The next morning, I stopped the job. I came back 3 hours later when it's coming down the other side of the gator. The whole thing kicked on me because it wasn't stuck properly with super glue. Well, since I didn't replace the blue tape and put more super glue, I could have put clamps on it. The next morning, when it started going over it with my tapered ball nose bit, once I got past the area where clamps would have went, I could have clamped it for safety, but I didn't. So when I got into the last hour of the job, when it got near being done, I was standing by the machine when it happened. I hit the emergency stop button. When I did that, I killed everything. If I was standing near the computer across from the machine, I could have hit the pause button, which is what I should have done. Then I could have simply raised up the Z, turned it back where it needed to go, clamped it, and continued the job. But since I hit the E-stop, I crashed the whole project. So I got over 6 hours of standing here watching this engrave, and it got screwed up. So now I need to redo it sometime. About 2 foot long. File off of
That
it.
is.
Crocodile. There's like waves in the water, the ripples from it going through the water. So.
Oh, I love that.
Anyway, I went ahead and finished the video. I figured I got all the time making the video. Let's go ahead and finish it. And I can show how I screwed up and what I should have done.
Will it work?
What?
Will it work?
Yeah.
This will work?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what that is.
Raspberry Pi.
Looks like a
And then
mouse.
And then it's all the wires going out to all the different, let's see, that's power coming in. That's the LCD display. This is the motor controller. This is the load cell. And these are all the directional or the buttons, the function buttons. So 13, 14, 15 wires coming off there. So it'll work or it'll smoke.
I think I got you beat, Scott.
Are you going to film it when you plug it in so you have some footage?
I might, because those videos seem to do really, really well.
Yeah.
Scott, I think I got you beat.
Yeah, but your screen's frozen, so I don't see anything. Yeah,
we can see them now.
I have a few of those laying around here too. Here's the. Well, there's no wires coming out of it. It's just the stepper motor wire, but. Yeah, I got to change out the tool head on my Voron too. That mosquito hot end is I'm not happy with it. Just not happy. Not.
A mosquito,
Anyway.
and you're not happy with it?
Nope.
Really?
No, sir, I'm not happy with it.
Oh, I think this is. Oh, I love the smell of fresh leather. But yeah. So this is going to be on that great sword. So this will be around the handles, and that'll help accent with this. Oh, it's going to be a lovely setup.
Somewhere there's a whole wad of leather in here, but yeah, here's. Yep, smells good.
Yep. I have a ton of leather. Yeah, I didn't expect I was going to get on today.
Somewhere.
Yeah, no, I didn't expect to get on today, to be honest with you. Today's
Sadie.
been
Sadie.
hectic.
Are
Yes.
you hell bent for leather?
No, I have probably about there's like
He didn't get that one either.
4 or 5 yards of leather I
Do
have
you
in
realize
here.
what age he is, Jerry? I mean, Eddie, and the references you're making to music.
It's like I'm 31, man. I'm not that old.
I was going to say that exactly, and he's referencing music that was popular before your parents probably even knew each other.
I don't know about that. My father knew my mother throughout her whole life. You know,
Okay.
she's supposed to be the flower girl of his first wedding.
Ah, the flower girl. Okay.
Klondike, you want to drop in? You're in a
Yeah.
3D printing and trained. We'd love to have you drop in. You can come in. We'll plug your channel.
Yeah, just 12 years apart, so not too much. You know.
Can I plug my channel?
Of course you can. You know how we operate here. Everybody's come on and plug anything that you're anything hobby
I'm just
related.
effing with you, Jerry.
You're welcome to plug.
I'm just effing with you, Jerry. I'm on my new medication, and it does
You happy?
wonderful things for me.
They're coming to take me away on my.
They're coming to take me away.
The
I
funny
was thinking
part.
the same thing.
All right, here's another one. Fish eyes, roly poly fish eyes. Eat
All right,
them
Kenny,
up.
that's even too
Yum.
old for me.
Kenny, your age is showing.
But you know who did that? The guy from Lost in Space.
In 2 months, I'll be 61 years old. It's like, wow, where in the hell has time gone?
So in
That's crazy.
14 months, you get to retire, Jerry.
And then next July, hopefully, I'll get my Social Security.
Dude, that'd be fun.
So, yeah.
Oh man, there's so many projects to do, so much to enjoy. What am I going to put all this?
When
I
they
was
are
just checking into my
coming to
Social
take
Security,
me,
what it'd be at 62.
they're never
for me,
going to come and
Jerry.
take me.
Yeah, I think Kenny's 62 or 63, right, Kenny?
In June 26th, I'll be 67.
Oh,
Sorry to hear that.
I'm 66.
Well, my sister's in her 70s. My brother's 16, just turned 69.
I'm
So
42.
I'm glad I'm the youngest of 3 kids. Now that we're all old.
I feel like I'm 66.
Kind of look like it too, Matt.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
He's only 17. 17.
Age before beauty.
Well, hey, you know, in the realm of old guy
I'm
stuff,
definitely beautiful. I know that. I
for
watch
sleep
TV all the
apnea,
time.
you know, you could print yourself a didgeridoo. It's supposed to help with that stuff. We're gonna give it a shot.
A didgeridoo.
Oh.
You mean like the native Australian instrument didgeridoo?
It's big.
Well then,
Yeah, it's a big one.
But isn't
That
the
is a big
didgeridoo a piece of wood what got eaten by termites?
The inside, yeah.
So
That
how are you
one's
gonna
pretty
how are you gonna recreate the inside?
Well, this one you could. It's on Maker World right now. It's just a modular.
All right.
It's just screws together, so you can do. I think it's the 48-inch on one build plate. You can do the whole thing,
All right.
and then I just added 2 more extra segments to it. But yeah,
I gotta ask the question, Darren. Do you know how to play a didgeridoo?
We're working on it, but
Okay.
no. I was a woodwind guy back in the day. I played saxophone, so my aperture sucks.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got another maker dropping in.
ooh,
Klondike, is that how you say your name?
Hey,
How you doing
Klondike.
today? You're muted.
what would
You're
you do
muted.
for a Klondike bar?
Can't hear
Unmute
you.
yourself, Klondike.
He's unmuted, but not on the computer, probably.
Yeah, down there below where you got a little arrow next to the mute button, you got to pick your audio.
It looks like wait, is that a Fallout T-45 or Power Armor helmet? Oh, doggone! All the new people here. Jerry's like,
Jerry, you need
Marking
to
up
block
my
out Zach's
lane.
screen. He's going to have a moment here.
no. I
Yeah, I'm
love
not
it.
sure why it's not working.
Yeah, it's weird. His audio is not working. Click the arrow and see if your audio is linked to the one that's taking audio.
Anyway, here he is right here. This is what he looks like. He's an awesome maker. He streams every single week.
Wait, is that Neptune 4 Max I see on the right? Well,
You know what's scary?
yeah.
His shop looks organized.
That's good.
Is he a maker if stuff is organized? No, is he
We'll get it
really a
going here in a
maker?
minute.
That cannot be.
So,
Well, you guys are working on that. I got to bail. I got to get headed out here shortly. So,
Yeah, me
All
too.
right. Have
Take
a
care,
good one.
Scott.
Thank
You
you
have an
for
awesome
coming.
day.
yeah, try to see you guys next week. Have a good week, and nice to see everybody.
Take
Bye.
care.
Ciao.
hey, you have a nice
Remember, Edge of 3D on YouTube. Like, subscribe, all that crap.
High
I
five.
haven't uploaded a video here in the last couple of weeks, but I'm working on one for tomorrow, and I do testing. I break stuff. Which, by the way, Jerry, make me big here for a minute. So this is COPA that come on, focus, that I put in the machine, and I stretched it to 60 millimeters. Of course, it didn't break, and when I pulled it out of there, it was flat. I laid it on the counter, and over the ensuing 2 days, it bowed up and curved.
Oh,
And that
wow.
was just laying here on the desk untouched. But it took it
Interesting.
2 days after I stretched it for it to do that. So just something really interesting that
What
happened to do
material?
that. So just something really interesting that somebody's got
Whoa.
to back on.
Black.
I think I got it.
There you go.
Yes, we can hear you.
I think I got it.
But you got YouTube or something running. We can hear you echo.
You gotta
Oh,
mute
a lot of
YouTube.
feedback.
It's
Anyway,
already
I'm out,
open
guys.
mic,
I
it
got a
doesn't
dog
care,
out here
man.
waiting to go. So see ya.
Later.
Have a good
Get
day.
out.
See you later.
Peace. Peace out, Kenny. I don't want you to have to miss that. You missed it last week. Felt bad. There you go, Kenny. Just for you. Peace out.
Something Crips, man.
Klondike,
And then Las Ferias Paragons. There.
can you hear us
Go
okay?
through all of them.
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
There we
Yes, sir. I hear myself pretty good, though. I need to see if I can fix that.
It's working pretty well.
You got
Is your
you have
YouTube
YouTube
open?
running.
This might. I am not used to this. I'm used to EV Mux and the other.
What program does Dave use and Ryan?
Let's see. So how do I keep it from kicking back, or is there a way to do it?
I don't know. I had an echo on mine earlier when I was screwing with the camera before the stream, and I never got rid of it. I'm still hearing my own echo. So it could be something in Talk Studio if you don't have YouTube running in the background.
Is that what it is? Oh, dude, that's what it is. Ha!
there.
Awesome.
There you go.
Okay.
Well, who are you and
Now
what
did
do
I
you
lose
do?
you
For
guys?
people that don't know you, what do you do?
I lost you guys.
Where?
I feel like a rookie.
Oh. No, I just made
Go
you full
streamer.
screen.
Oh, I can't even hear you now. What is going
Oh.
on? Okay, where's my speaker?
I don't know.
Is anybody out there?
Hashtag pro streamer.
Okay.
Can anybody hear me?
So
What do we
does
got?
anyone
Zach?
know of a good motor that is has enough torque by any chance? It doesn't have to be fast, it just has to have torque. That would be able to handle the large scale maker coin.
V8 Porsche engine.
Something that I can fit in my car.
That fits in the car.
The car has an engine, so yeah.
He's right. He's right.
They have a motor.
In
There we go.
hindsight, I should have saw that would come. I mean, be able to fit inside a standard thing that I can carry.
Suitcase? Backpack?
Because I'm pretty sure I can't carry a
So we trying to-
1,000-pound motor.
Are they like what you just showed us? Gears? The coins
Yeah,
are
it's
gears?
this.
Well, then you only need
So-
one motor.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I only need one, but I need to have enough torque because it's the big one that I showed earlier. It's going to be a backdrop for me, and all of them are going to be spinning with the signature. I want to be able to take them off and have people sign them and put them back on, and it starts rotating again.
Well, there is a thing called Amazon, and also there's another place called Alibaba or
Oh, crap.
AliExpress.
He's
So
wondering what to use though.
yeah, I am how you say not savvy at that field. I'm not expertise in like knowing motor speeds, torques, and all that. I know
Oh,
it spins.
another thing? There's Google and YouTube. Use those
There
together,
are those, but
But
there
since
are a
we have
bunch of
and
experienced people
and
here.
maybe on your computer, especially a Windows 11 computer, you might be able to calculate torque.
But since there's 28 people watching and there's people on the screen, he was hoping one of us might have the answer and they could just point him the
I
right
gave
direction
him
because
the
they've done that.
answer. I gave him the answer.
Okay.
Is it going to be battery powered or is it going to be plugged in?
Either or. Like I'm not. I mean, I can plug it in because it'll be in events and shown, so that will help with power. Also, I think Kenny froze
again. He's showing the finger.
You've never froze within like past like few months, Kenny. What happened?
Klondike, is your audio okay? Can you hear us?
I can hear you guys fine. Hopefully you guys can hear me.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Awesome.
So
There we go.
Thank you for joining in. Tell people, who are you? What do you do? Where can they find you at?
Well, I'm Klondike. Really into trains, I guess. N scale, G scale. I've been making things for years. I've got a couple lasers out in my shop. I have a Morn she's about 14 years old now. 100 watt, 2 foot by 3 foot bed. I just recently picked up an Tech, which is a 2 foot by 40 inch bed.
Oh, nice.
Not as deep. CNC routing, anything CNC. I love computers and stuff. Past, I've been a network administrator and engineer for McDonnell Douglas Aircraft Company. Worked for casinos as a network administrator and other goodies. Own a couple computer stores, and yeah, I'm a geek.
And that's okay.
Let's see. I have Klondike.com, which I sell modules for N-scale. So I'm pretty much focused on to laser cutting, I guess. And then I have my favorite toys behind me. Well, I shouldn't say toys. Actually, they're my tools.
And you stream I know you're live streaming all the time, and you stream every night. Stop it. My dog's barking.
I stream on Wednesdays. Wednesday morning, I do a late morning coffee with Klondike. Hey, Jack, how's it going? And then Friday night, we hang out, and I let him just go wild. He's new to actually this whole environment, and it's fun to watch somebody go from really not paying attention or not knowing what 3D printing and lasers and stuff's about to just soaking it up. I mean, he's created some really cool stuff. So yeah, Wednesdays and Fridays, and then every now and then I just like to throw up just a pop-up. Videos, not yet.
Oh. You got a cracker with my dog, you're going to start, one of them keeps barking at me.
No, there's, yeah.
You're going to be on tonight with Ryan, right?
Matter of fact, yes. Tonight we'll be making it up as we go. Our Ballard Designs, 7:55 Central, the real time. And yeah, that's here actually in what, just a few hours. So yeah, come check it out. We talk a lot about anything CNC, and a lot of times we're making it up as we go.
Very nice.
Should get a link here.
Yeah, for some reason,
Really
Kenny's
couldn't.
camera keeps freezing, so I have to double click on him and then I click off of him. And I don't know what's going on. Something to do with this Talk Studio program I'm using.
That's the first
All
time I
right,
used it.
guys. I think I'm gonna head for bed now.
All right, Matt.
It's
What
11
time is it now?
o'clock.
12 o'clock there?
We have 11 o'clock,
All
11
right.
p.m. at night.
Wow.
Well,
Oh,
have a
late.
great night. We'll see you next time, Matt.
See you, Matt.
Thank you.
Take
Bye.
care.
Hey, have a good
Bye,
one.
Matt.
I'll see you soon.
Yeah, when I was a teenager, I had a neighbor that had a miniature train set, and I'm trying to think how big the cars were. They were the real small ones, about as big as this little remote. The real little
Okay.
trains.
Yeah.
I don't know what scale that is, but
Well, there's HO is the most common. Now I went a little smaller, and these are. Can I give you an idea? This is N scale.
yeah, they were in
So
scale.
Yeah. And the nice thing about N scale is you can put a lot on a little space. And with my modules, what it does, it allows you to literally build your little empire, and you can take the modules down and put it away and then put it back up. Like me, I'm limited on space in my dungeon.
Well, my neighbor done when I was a teenager. He had what looked like a great big rectangular table mounted to the wall, and he had a rope, and it would swing up and latch
Oh, those
up
are
against
cool.
the wall. And then when he wanted it down to work with it, he could unlatch it. It would swing down at two legs on one end, and he had a huge scene, buildings and trees and a lake and everything. Well, years later, the man passed away, and his wife passed away. The house was in ruins, and some people broke into it and ransacked it. And I went in and looked around, and everything is just trash. It's like hoarders. It was that bad. And this was still on the wall mounted, and I knew what it was, but I doubt the people that ransacked the house knew what it was. When I laid it down, somebody took all the trains and cars, but the scene was still there. So I unmounted it. I kept it. I brought it here about 10 years ago, but it was too old. I couldn't do anything with it. It got too old and kind of fell apart. But I remember when I was younger when he was building this. So I went out and I bought a caboose, locomotive, and a bunch of little cars for it. I got them in a cupboard put away. I've got 5 or 6 little cars. And maybe one of these days I'll go buy more tracks somewhere, maybe on Marketplace, and I can have a little setup for it. But
look up T-Track. T-space TRAK.
T-Track?
Yeah, I do the modules for that. Yeah,
Okay.
it's kind of fun.
Nice.
Hence Klondike. Now, my newest adventure is this guy. So this give you an idea of scale.
No, Dave, sorry you didn't win. Well, I've never seen something that big.
Yeah, this is the Garden Railway.
That's nice.
Wow.
I love that.
So this will run outside. I'm cleaning up an area and getting ready. Now those I'll do videos on. This one I just happen to have out. I have a 3-truck Shay and a Climax and some other goodies I've been working on.
And because you're in a 3D printing, you can print anything you can imagine.
Oh yes, that's the coolest. I did a sheriff's station already, and here's something.
We used to have a train guy that dropped in here a couple of years ago. If Matt was still here, he'd remember him. I don't remember his name, but he did trains, and he used to come on my stream all the time. That's been like a year and a half or so.
I laser cut the box for this one.
Oh wow!
And now it's not finished. This is kind of like the prototype stage, but it's fun. It's pretty cool. It's turning out better than I was expecting.
Looks nice already.
Yeah,
Very
I got
cool.
some work to do on the front. I'm redoing the doors so they sit back because it's supposed to be like a slider, and then I'll finish up the back. Well,
how do you like your K1 Max?
I love it. Right now, I'd be running it, but the project I'm doing is a little too big for that, but it works perfect on the Neptune 4. And I'm doing a little scene with. Well, okay. Who spotted the T-51 helmet?
I did.
Zinizak.
Of course I did. I love Fallout.
Okay. Oh, you're gonna. Excuse me. You're gonna love.
Oh,
I'll
wait,
give you a-
it's got better?
I need,
give you
I
a
need-
little sneak
I need to
peek.
print a chain gun that actually works and spins, makes noise.
Now, I am reprinting
Is
it.
that
This
Nuka?
no, this is a roof to something.
Hey, that's the Red Rocket Station.
Bingo. You get an idea of the size of this baby, and this is just the roof that goes over the pumps.
Wow.
I still have to.
Oh man, you're just showing off now.
This one's in the work. I'm actually redoing it. The piece that I have in my hand is I'm reprinting it now in one solid piece. Before that didn't sound good. Oh, I just knocked off the support.
What part of the
that's
country
lovely.
live in?
No.
Pardon?
What part of the country live in?
BFE. I mean, Des Moines, Iowa.
Okay. I was born in Nebraska. I moved to Vegas when I was 5.
Okay. Yeah, isn't that
So
a nice little?
Here's a question: will you be at the Rocky Mountain Rip Rap Festival?
Oh, I'd love to though. How about if I just dig up my STL files of the station and stuff?
I don't want to dig through my files because I have like 7-8 terabytes right now.
Oh, well, I was gonna say I actually stumbled across it again after about a half an hour of searching. Hence, that's why I'm actually reprinting it right now. But I'm gonna make it.
I know I have a full file for a wearable T60 power.
The whole armor.
Yeah,
Oh, dude.
wearable.
Okay.
And
All
props,
right.
dude. What was that?
I was just mocking up before I put the hardware. It's a Predator Smart Disc.
Oh my god!
So I don't have the. There we go. I just don't want it to fall apart.
Cool.
Oh,
That's sweet.
Cool.
There's a second version of it. Where's my picture? There
You
it
need to
is.
make that in stainless steel and sharpen it.
Yeah, I want to do a painted one. It's just silk, and this is the second version I'm going to try. It's going to come up next. So it's got the hollowed out center. See how that goes. But yeah, as you can see, I got all kinds of cool Predator stuff. This guy was real interesting. It's kind of like a mashup. It was meant to be like a Spawn sort of mashup, kind of like that one being Samurai. But I didn't do the green highlights. Actually, the LED eyes are yellow. And man, that thing just pops. That was a really cool one.
Cool.
What did you use for the dreads?
They're actually like printed beads that go together, and then it's got a wire core, so you can kind of form them a little bit. What a pain! It's kind of funny watching everybody go through the rites of passage making their dreads. But I want to make the real ones. I guess they must use
nice.
Is that like old school vacuum cleaner hose?
These are actually old gas mask hose.
Oh, legit! Wow,
that's perfect.
That kind of
you can actually use that.
Dust off. When it gets dusty, leave it dusty. It's more authentic.
Yeah. It's all right. Now I got to clean it.
Now everyone knows his dirty secret.
Yeah, literally. Now there's a few things I need to redo. I've got to do the lens here. I want to take this and redo it and do a light, put a light into it. But dude, I'd love to do full body armor. I think it'd weigh a ton.
Cool.
But yeah, it's been a fun project so far.
Hello, Kenneth Davis. How you doing today?
So yeah, here's my most time-consuming finished wearable thing.
Email.
Awesome.
You hear what I asked earlier, Zach, about that?
About the armor?
About that, what you got in your hand? Does it come in a 4X?
Yeah, if you print it big enough.
We can make it 4X.
Cut the back out of it.
All right.
No, we can make a 4X. We'll just print extra back piece, so we'll give them a little bit extra bulk, you know? It'll slim them down in the front and give them a little bit of bulk in the front. You know? It'd be a slimming style.
No,
or we could make you the bikini version. I don't know which one you prefer.
I don't want to do a bikini.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, no, this is, I love this. Only 360 print hours.
If you're still in chat, Clown Hammer, I just seen your second email. It's very nice of you.
Now, what's the weight on that?
This is less than 5 pounds. Much better than the 50, 60 pounds of actual chainmail.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Now you're
It
gonna make me
rolls up
look.
real nicely.
Oh.
Okay, you didn't know we did 3D porn here, did you?
Yeah, big time.
Hey, we don't tell them about my only prints, okay?
Yeah.
No, I'm curious. I haven't pulled it up for so long. I forgot where I put it. I have some actual chainmail. That stuff's heavy. That's why I asked how heavy that was.
Yeah. You know, actual chainmail is like 50, 60 pounds for a full shirt. That stuff is no joke. I've tried making segments of it. I made a little sheet about this big. I remember the carpal tunnel. My hands were like, yeah, it was rough.
Did you cut each ring?
Yes.
That's the challenge.
I had I can't remember. Was it 20 gauge? I think it was 20 gauge wire. I cut and then I would loop around and then I'd fold it. Oh, my hands are remembering that. I feel crippled.
I think the easiest was to wrap it and then cut it. That's still a challenge.
Yeah. No, I cut it and then wrapped it, which was stupid on my end. I never done it before, so I didn't know any better. I just had a little thing that once you cut to it, you put in size and then you cut it, and then you put the thing and then you, and it would fold it up into that open like little circle, and then you would take a pair of pliers and when you loop it, you
finish it off.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I just know that is, I give kudos to anyone that does a full suit like that. Yes, you should charge over $1,000 for that because the amount of pain you're going to feel afterwards is going to feel like it's worth $10,000.
Yeah, it's a cool art. Not too many people do it anymore.
At good reason.
Yeah, even the headpiece. I have the headpiece and the shirt.
The cowl.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it weighs. It weighs.
Tim, what time are you on tomorrow?
5 o'clock Mountain Standard Time.
Already?
Yeah. I haven't put a schedule to stream yet, but I'll probably schedule it tonight or tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Here's this piece I'm still working on. Has the foam inserts in it now. So, but yeah.
Nice.
Work in progress.
I went the other route. And if you guys don't catch this one,
Tis as a flesh wound.
Oh, nice. Cool action, love it. That looks great.
oh yeah, I'm not putting that on. It's been a while.
You know, you should join a few of us arm makers if you do decide to go to the Rip Rap Festival into making full suits of armor with all of us.
Oh.
Because I got a few other makers making full suits of armor, and we're all going to like get together for a
That'd be
mock
fun.
battle.
Yeah, my sword's foam now. It's easier to beat my kids with a foam sword than it is with a 3D printed one.
I mean, I don't know. It might have a TPU. You could beat them with it.
Oh, true. Good point.
Or no, there's that foam stuff from Polymaker.
Polymaker.
It's a foam print. Yeah.
I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, it's like a foam, and it feels like foam, but you 3D print it.
Really, I'm really.
Yeah. Zach, do you know what it is? Didn't you work with it before? But you know what it is?
I know what it is. It's for especially made for cosplay. But that's all I know.
Is it Polymaker that makes it? Okay, yeah. No, it's like a foam. It's squishy. It's real nice to sand and everything. I heard. I can't say from experience because I haven't printed with it.
It's perfect for cosplay.
LWPLA?
Steve builds. It's not Polymaker.
Polylight.
Because they have Cosplay, but it's not that. You have A and B. Steve builds in chat. Do you know what it is? Color Fab? He says Color Fab with 2 B's.
Color Fab.
Fabulous. How am I so awake right now?
I don't know. It's earlier
Maybe because
than me.
Yeah, I'm trying to find my scale.
maybe it's because I woke up on my living room floor this morning because I collapsed from exhaustion yesterday.
What are you doing?
My sleep I'm serious. I actually woke up this morning on my living room floor with like my jacket still on and my shoes still on. I collapsed from exhaustion. It caught up to me.
You still know what you
it's
did
like-
yesterday, right?
I know I went to work and I got home, and as soon as I got home, I just remember. It's like, hey, you need
I'm
sleep.
out.
Okay, I found it, but
You did?
yeah.
I lost my chat. I'm trying to find it.
It's I'd love to try it, but it's 56.67 a roll.
I forgot about that.
But,
Probably one reason why I haven't tried it yet.
that's for 700 grams. 2,000 grams is $161 a roll.
Oh wow!
But they're calling it prosthetic natural. Viroshore prosthetic. So I wonder if it's like they're using it in the medical field.
There it is. Hey, Steve Bills, how you doing today?
Howdy.
Interesting.
Well, I've been streaming for 3 hours, 21 minutes. We're down to 22 people watching. We were up to about 60 at the highest. And I think I'm going to raid out on Twitch and get off of here on YouTube also. Let me see. Viva Mods on Twitch. We're going to raid into him. Get that set up. And Klondike, thank you very much for coming on. Prop Dude, really nice meeting you. Thank you for coming on. Zach, Kim, Kenny, I really appreciate all you guys. Sandy Maker Zach. And check out Klondike later. It'll be live streaming tonight.
That'll be R. Ballard Designs. Yep. Make
Here
it
goes
up
the raid on Twitch. And everybody on YouTube, have an awesome day, and we'll see you next time.
See you guys later.
Hey, you guys have fun and stay crazy.